to watch Danny.
That's great. What's that? Anyone here? Anyone anywhere? Ever? Oh man. Yeah, I just thought I'd do one of these just because I haven't done any videos lately, and people are like, "What's going on?" So a couple people message me, "Yo, Thomas, what up, B? What up, G?" I have a lot going on still, so I haven't been able to stream. Earthman Break. Nah, man, Earthman Break, you're so relevant. You're holding it down always in the chats. But yeah, thanks for joining right off the bat. Yeah, I haven't done much lately, YouTube style wise. Yeah, I just I lost my job. My job actually shut down permanently. So yeah, I still have other income and money, but yeah, so that's part of it. Yeah, just trying to get a little bit more healthy, and yeah, just I miss doing stuff though. I want to do, like I said, I got to get that podcasting back going and the Danny's Worlds, because those are fun, right? But yeah, I know it sucks, man, when you lose your job. But there's nothing. A lot of people lost their job when a whole place shuts down, right? So yeah. Yeah, no, how you guys been, Thomas? How you been? How you been, Bricky? How's the world treating you guys? I did get new DK, what's his name? Black Ironhide is pretty nifty. Yeah, you know, a lot of people have got this guy, and this is the only way they've been, you know, able to get this mold. I do actually have less end puts hard. He sent me the ratchet. You know, we did a trade, or I bought some stuff off of him. You know, I got his prowl and ratchet. That's the only way I would have been able to get that mold and, you know, have the or no, yeah, the Ironhide I got off of him. Even crazier hard to get. And then yeah, I got the ratchet from wherever. Wasn't it Amazon? Say eBay. Gasps. Oh, thanks, Earthman Break. Really? You know, you felt this way. I appreciate it. That's really cool. Yeah, no, I just the thing was, we got away with so much where we worked, and we got to treat people on a real like level. Like I was like who I am. Like I treat people like shit, and they loved it. And you know, they were sad it's over, and we all are, but we gotta move on. Same old mom's old, same old mom's old being. Oh, nice. Get to see her, though. That's nice. Yeah, it's crazy when parents get old. We're all getting older. Howdy, Mr. Wilbur. I have that will for sure. I know someone that wants to say hi to you right off the bat. Hey, Wilbur, you motherfucker. You haven't called me back or nothing. I'm trying to get that damn photo shoot, player. Trying to get a damn photo shoot with me and my boys. Wilbur's supposed to set it up. Haven't got shit. Wilbur! Answer my fucking calls, motherfucker! Hey, Danny. Hey, what up? Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure, yeah. Yeah, the Siege, Ironhide, Ratchet, Netflix. Yeah, this Earthride was basically the same mold with the thing or whatever on it, right? It's just you know, little, it has the topper, the shield or whatever, you know, the topper shield. Basically the Siege mold with this top piece. Basically. Really, I like it still though. Yeah. You and your mom look like you're getting younger. I gotta send that to my mom right now, actually. It's so adorable. Thank you for saying that. She'll love it. Oh, yeah, I'll send you a link, Wilbur. I messaged you on Twitter. I think I was like, oh, I did. I just saw it now. Nothing much. Yeah, I know. It's awesome. Okay, I'll send you a link. Yeah, no. Thanks, everyone. It's just been a rough time. I want to get, like I said, a consistent podcast thing and get the channel going again. I've said that so many times. I've just had so much stuff lately, and trying to go to the gym, trying to get Slim Shady for the summer, look cute in like a dress or something. I know that sounds so weird for me, but I'm trying to impress this guy. So when you're trying to impress some dude, like you do shit you wouldn't normally do. I have to be slightly more feminine, mate. I can't be my. No, it's all about changing yourself, but you know what I mean, right? It's like, yeah, send it to you on Twitter now, Wilbur. It's just about, I don't know, being a little more cute and fancy for the man. Yeah, I did, Wilbur. Yeah, no, I love this hat. It's a pretty sick hat, mesh hat. Also got my blaster, Kingdom Blaster. Or no, Legacy Blaster. They're the same figure, but this was in the Legacy packaging. Be careful when you get this Legacy packaging because there's no plastic. They're trying to save the environment and shit, but so people can pull pieces off of guys. And so I've already seen kickback with missing pieces. It's crazy. Once Wilbur gets in your eye, I'm just gonna check something. Trying to see if the hockey's on. 1 second. Stop camera. Still here. Just gotta check if the hockey's working. Trying to watch that Boston game, Claire. Yeah, usually. Yeah, nice. I got it now. I'll just tell my mom I'm also streaming. 1 second, Wilbur. Just tell my mom I'm streaming. Okay, back to cameras. Add Wilbur. Wilbur.
Hello.
How's it going?
Yeah, not bad, pal. Not bad.
Nice. Yeah, I've been just still recovering from everything.
Have you found anything, or has it just been quite quiet?
I haven't. Yeah, I ended up pulling the trigger. I bought some of the legacy stuff. I got the kickback and stuff in my room. I just bought it online because I heard there's like another shortage where I live. So I was like, I can't, even though I'm not working right now. Like I have my other work and my other jobs, but I'm not. I'm not driving around as much, and I can't with gas. I don't know if gas has gone up when you live too, but I mean, I just can't drive around all day. Yeah, did it go up where you are too?
It has a bit, yeah. But
Yeah.
to be fair, I won't be driving this week.
No.
No. Like I said in the message, Marie's got the Rona, so I am staying in.
That's freaking hilarious. Earthman break. Yeah, no, yeah, you're not driving?
No. So I've got to self-isolate with her.
Oh, you got sick again?
I didn't no, I've still not caught
Oh, okay. Me either.
But Marie was feeling out.
Oh,
Done
no.
the test positive. I've done 2 tests, still negative.
Wow, tell Marie hope she gets better soon when you talk to her. Send her my love.
You know I will, pal. You know I will. No, well, finally, well, did I buy it? Try think, did I? I don't even think I did, pal. I've been that concentrating on. I didn't even think I sent you my. It's like a dissertation, but it's called a graded unit over here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, pal, it was just like 3 solid days getting this thing ready.
Really?
So I was planning to start shooting this week, but.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I seen those new pictures, like with that girl in the chair plus that other stuff. That looked, man, every time you take us another step in production, I'm like, God damn it, Wilbur, I wish you were down the street.
Do you know that was just extra I got asked to do.
Really?
Yeah, that was just extra because all my college work is done, apart from taking the shots for what I'm making. the makeup department basically asked me,
Yeah.
can you do extra? And I was like, oh, right, okay. And
Oh yeah.
I actually got good shots out of it. So I was quite happy with it. That reminds
Oh
me, I
yeah.
better actually better put the other ones up on Instagram. I've not even done that yet.
Yeah, no. I just life's been crazy lately. Just chilling, just trying to figure out. I'm taking like a month off before I start anything, and then just kind of go from there.
I think you need time to yourself, pal, because like when you were really up till Christmas and just after Christmas, you were really pushing yourself,
Hmm.
like keeping yourself busy in the sense of
Hmm.
work. So I think a month just to basically detox from it, I think probably help you.
Yeah, for sure. Can you turn your mic up a little more, just so the
Oh,
people
is
can
it
hear you?
this headset again? It's
I wish I could do it here. Yeah, I can.
it's no, it is. It's that
It's the headset.
yeah, and it's StreamYard. It's because it's my gaming headset, and for
Mm.
some reason, it doesn't like to work with. I'm trying to see if my cables are out for my Blue Yeti. Hold on. I might
Yeah,
be able
no
to do something.
worries. No, try to fix it. Gotta be able to hear Wilbur. Oh man. Yeah, I know. I got so much stuff lately. It's crazy. I haven't filmed much though. I got this droids Star Wars figure too, the Boba Fett with the coin. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I got the hockey on now. That's awesome. Yeah, I just got back into the gym recently. I felt bad. I cut out sugar this like in the last I think 4 or 5 days. I've had like no like intense sugar, a little in coffee, but that's about it. And basically detoxing because I was going to the gym again. I was going like you said a lot. It seems I was going 3 to 4 days, and then I was like eating like bad stuff. I was like eating all. I was leaving all this um like what was it, just like junk. Like I'm addicted to sour keys and candies and all this crap, and I was just like going crazy. No, I'm not going keto, but I'm just got to cut the sugars because I'm sugar like chocolate maniac. Also love, like I said, sour keys, jelly candies. And I was like going to the gym, like I was running 45 minutes on the machine, and then I was doing weights and shit, and then I was eating like freaking like bag of candies, like 3 bags of candies. I was like, I'm not losing weight. I was actually like getting depressed. I was like, oh man, like for me to lose weight, I gotta eat clean. I've been eating like lots of like nuts, the edible kind, and then I've been eating like salads and chickens. I had chicken fajitas last night. The night before I had like I've eaten more meat and stuff. Yeah, I like meat, but steak, I love meat, just like I like mile. But yeah, I know. And then okay, I was feeling gross. Yeah, my insulin levels, I've already had issues with that. Not diabetic, thank God, but almost I was pre-diabetic at one point, I think. Yeah. And yeah, so I have to cut back again and go to the gym. But yeah, my routine, I'm hitting the treadmill or hitting the elliptical like 30 to 45 minutes. And then recently got back into all the weight machines, and yeah, I know it feels good. It's just I feel like I'm detoxing from all those sugars. I feel so bad, but um, yeah, I'm just trying to stay in the game. Hey, Ma, Wilbur will say hello to you.
Hello, Tracy.
There, yes, you sound perfect, Wilbur. I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, I've just put my old microphone back in.
People need to hear you, Wilbur, because they can't understand you. Ah!
It's strange how this is the only program it does it compared to like Discord or anything. It's strange how it
I
does
know.
it. So weird.
like even this camera that I'm using, like my good camera, it's years old. Like every time I use my crappy camera, it looks more clear. I use this camera on here, and it just looks like crap, and it just pisses me off. I need to get a whole new setup going, you know?
Need to get you working OBS.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's so hard to invite guests on OBS. I
Oh,
find.
because that means then you'd have to go Discord.
Yeah, I'm old, man. I know, like, I just feel like I'm falling apart. Like, I can't figure out. Discord makes me feel old, man. Like, it just does.
Old? You're a year younger than me.
No, but you're like more like I'm like I look at it and I'm like I don't know what to do. Yeah, I just feel kind of like I can't explain it. I'm not good at learning all these new apps and stuff.
2 seconds.
Yeah, this blaster though is hype, man. If you guys can get your hands on this blaster,
Right, put my headset back on.
yeah, no worries.
Yep.
Yeah, if anyone can get, are you gonna get this blaster, Wilbur?
I've got Blaster.
Oh, you do, right? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got the Kingdom one. I managed to get that.
Yeah, the Legacy one, even though it's the same.
I'm waiting for. I know my Laser Prime should be getting shipped soon. There, now I can go green camera.
Nice, it's a rare occasion.
I know it's a rare occasion. I'm on camera.
Look at it's my new addiction, Wilbur. I'm getting into dolls, baby.
Oh, I've not even. Oh, no, I've got something. Wait till you see this. Obviously for the shoot.
My favorite stormtrooper though, so I just wanted him. You know, it's like one of my favorite.
Wait till you see this thing.
Oh, what is it?
It's one of those you can make it a neon light.
Oh yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
It's like you're in a rave.
Ah, well, look at this. Sorry if anybody's epileptic in that chat. So that came yesterday, and obviously I've got the small one. It fits on my camera. Spoke to my model tonight, so everything's ready to go.
You know
Everything.
I'm epileptic, motherfucker.
But no, the shit. I'll have to I'll send you it for later reading. Try to see how I do this. How do I put up media?
Oh,
Well, not for the now,
Yeah.
but now for later for you, because you'll read it and you'll go, because I've got to do it on Facebook. Shit.
Yeah, I think like even I noticed like since this thing isn't like plugged in on my end, like the because the setup I moved everything, so the Ethernet cord isn't here, and it, like that weakens it so much. Even though I have like fiber optic, it's so annoying.
That's what I find strange about it, pal. Like considering, like I've got fibre, and there's just like certain things I just don't understand why it does it. I really don't. Pal, I'll let you read that later.
Yeah, you said
I'm sending it to you on Facebook. It's the easiest thing.
Easiest, yeah.
Just this massive Word document.
Nice.
So I basically done that, and it's just getting everything's getting ready to go ahead. So it's full cyberpunk we're creating.
Well, yeah, I'll check it out. How's that project with Buddy going? Like the one with the really, the guy that just like takes all those ideas. You show me all those pictures of the animal heads and shit.
I feel sorry for him, pal. A lot of his models backed out.
Okay.
I've been trying to get him some anno, but he's getting there. Instead of incorporating, I think because he's Buddhist, he's wanting to incorporate that in his shoot. But he's got some things that's going to work. And there is a Japanese garden here in Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to look cool when it's done. He's just not had a chance to start, which is a shame really, because like he's raring to go. And then I can't remember what happened. I think he's going to finish something, but it's basically doing the models for him, pal. He is relying on people to show up.
Were you doing it with him though, or did I?
No. This is
Okay.
this is all got to be separate. I was helping him with other ones, like because he doesn't know how to use. He basically doesn't know how to use a computer.
Yeah, just gonna grab something.
But know what? I'm going to share him the video. Tell him, right, come on, come and watch us.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna get a couple figures.
I've just Private Transgirl. I know that's your name on that. Private Transgirl. Thanks for the sub. I've just seen it on my phone. Thank you so much. I will be back eventually on YouTube. I just really need to get this out of the way. This is like my final thing for.
Yeah, I'd love to do like a more regular podcast. Like if I'll do it, if I can get you on there once in a while, or we could do something. Like I swear, man, that needs to exist.
I'm just I got my planning got a grade A, so that's me on course for
sugar free.
My uni, my basically over here, pal. The unis is like to get the course, it's got to be an A or B or an AA. So I'm walking in with an AA, and I got the what do you call it again? The interview for my uni course for that new media. Yeah. So it's like all the stuff me and you love, everything me and you love.
Nice. That's cool. Yeah, I got these guys too. Did you get them? I can't remember.
What ones? Sorry, pal. It's because I've went and jumped on. No, that's the ones I'm waiting on. Apparently they'll launch this month. So I think I'll get all the Stunticons, Red Megatron, the Dragon Megatron, and Laser Prime. There's not really a lot.
Kids or no?
I say no, but you
this
know me, pal.
Pretty good though, actually.
I want the Insecticons. I want the better versions of them.
I've seen people though. They're saying in the States that they're already pulling the ears off kids and shit. So be careful when you buy them, like because they have no plastic, right?
I've already seen a few people commenting how bad it's been, like getting them, and it's like there's the heads missing, there's this missing, and it's like, fuck, Hasbro, you know this was coming. Do you know what I mean? But then I can see why they're doing it. Obviously, they're doing it for like the environment, and it's keeping investors happy. Do you know what I mean? Always keep investors happy.
I mean, this is gonna save the environment, and this toy's like got to be so bad for the environment. But yeah, I know.
That's going to save the environment, but let's put up the price of petrol and everybody's burning through it like nothing else. I know, pal. Oh, it's absolutely insane. Have you tried Elden Ring yet?
No. I'm not good at games like that. Like even that's like I said before. Like I like watching people play that stuff for hours. That's cool, but oh man, it's tough. That's like a man's game.
A man's game. Away you go.
You know what I mean? It's
You're a pure gamer, Danny. Don't you lie.
I know, but I'm not good, man. I'm cash, man. I'm like in Halo shooting everywhere. Like you know.
Thanks, Tracy. Oh, that's right. You've still not tried the new Halo?
No, I can't. I've watched someone play it, but I can't wait to play it. Like I gotta get that Xbox.
Have you not got PC, or is that a Mac you've got?
No, I have that PC, but maybe I just need a better screen because it's a gaming PC, but it's so small, the screen, you know? Just a laptop, you know?
Is it a laptop gaming?
And it kind of looks shitty on this when I plug it into this TV, like as a...
Right. I see.
This TV, if it was a new 4K or something, it'd probably be good, but it just looks like stretched and shitty. I'm like, oh, this sucks.
As soon as you get it, pal, I have to do co-op with you.
Did they add the co-op yet?
This next month. The player base is already down because the multiplayer is horrendous. That's a lie. The multiplayer's like, see the mechanics is fantastic. It's a great shooter. It's just the greediness of microtransactions. It's that shit, pal. That's the only thing. Like, it's the only thing that stopped me going back to it. I mean, I enjoyed what I played of it, and I beat the story, and that was fantastic. But I just refused to pay extra money just to play a game mode I don't like because they're going with that live service format, which just does not work. It really genuinely doesn't work. And Battlefield's a tried and tested version.
Yeah, I know. Like, I don't want to play the multi versus because I could play like a little here and there, but I couldn't spend hours on it just because like I'm gonna get killed, you know. And I want to play the campaign sometime though.
The campaign was good. It felt refreshing. Well, basically, it was what the original Halo was meant to be. Yeah. The original Halo was meant to be open world, but at the time, obviously, if it was going to... Oh, where's my bottle of Pepsi? When it was going to the OG Xbox, it just couldn't handle it. So that's how it just broke down to levels. But it is basically OG Halo. That is the way to look at this game.
Yeah. I know, it looks so much like the original Halo. It looks fantastic.
And I loved 4.
Oh, yeah?
I loved 4. I enjoyed 5. I know people hate them, but I enjoyed them.
I like 5 more than 4. I think I didn't like fighting those fucking triangle people. Like I don't want to fight those guys. If it was at 4, if the whole levels were the same, where you were fighting like actual aliens, or more biological types, like it's just that shit. I didn't like fighting those triangles that disappear. I was like, fuck this.
The worst of it, Danny, I'd done that on Legendary Lone Wolf.
Oh, wow.
Aye. And I thought Reach was bad. Hello to Tracy again. Tracy, I want your car.
She was trying to find it live. She was like watching it like behind. You're all right.
I know you've got to move up.
She's like saying stuff from way back. It's like, Mom, you're not watching live.
No, it's apart from that part, I've done nothing. So I'm actually back playing Metal Gear Solid 5 again.
Oh yeah?
I wanted to see what it's like in the PC. I really did. I wanted to see what it's like in the PC. Yeah, it does look really good in PC. Tracy, I'm okay. I've not got corona yet. I've tested negative a few times now.
You've been around it a few times though, right?
Yeah, I got lucky at Christmas because my mum, my 2 nieces, my 2 brothers, and their 2 other halves got it, and I was in the same room all that time with them. I was the only one that didn't get it. Wow. Considering I'm the one with an autoimmune disorder.
Yeah.
Pal, I think it's all the medicine I take. Then being injected with the shit for about 3 times. I got 3 injections.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
I think they wanted me to get a 4th, and I'm like,
The funny thing is, I have all 3 different ones they offered in Canada. I got like AstraZeneca, Moderna, and Pfizer. And I told the people like, "Oh yeah, you're giving all me different ones because I'm trans," and they were like, "That's not funny." I was like, "Ah."
Oh, they could. They couldn't like, take your dark sense.
Couldn't take it. They're like, "Get out!" Yeah, like we don't have. They're so run down. I say this funny. I just lay this joke on them, and they're just like, they're so burnt
See,
out.
I would have dropped something like that. That's funny.
I know, they're like, "Fuck you."
Because I got the 2 Pfizer and the 1 AstraZeneca, and the AstraZeneca was the worst for me. I felt horrible on that. The Pfizer I felt okay, but no, I've been quite lucky. So hopefully, I think what is it? The rules over here now, it's 7 days isolation. On the 6th and the 7th day, you've got to have 2 of the home tests showing that you're negative. So then obviously Marie goes back to work. And then obviously I'll see how I go. Hopefully it's still negative for me, so I can get straight into working on this project.
Oh yeah.
Because I've been looking at this is you're going to love this.
Mm-hmm.
The how to make not creating
Mm-hmm.
because I can't draw for shit. But remember in the movies the map paintings and how obviously it was constructed within a scene, within a real scene, and then obviously the actors act in front of it. Then for the film, you've seen this beautiful picture, but it's everything's real in front of it. I'm trying to recreate something like that in Photoshop.
Okay. What's an example? Like
Blade Runner's probably your best example, pal.
Yeah.
So now if you take Ellie at the time and then you put the futuristic Ellie on top of it,
yeah,
it's stuff like that, like just the drawings they used, and then they put like some effects on it, and it just it just looked amazing in the time. So like Aliens done it quite a bit in the Aliens movie.
Yeah, that's another good one. Yeah.
So I was like, right, okay, let's try this in Photoshop. It's going to be interesting. If I can do it, I can do it. But if I'm going to try, that's what I'm going to try this week. Because really, I can't get anything else done. Because like I think there's some photos I've got to do here with the model, and then there's ones in the studio in college, but the college is closed for 2 weeks for spring break. Or the Easter holidays over here.
Yeah, spring break.
Spring break. So I've got 2 weeks to wait. 2 weeks to wait. But it'll be fine, pal. It'll be fine.
What happened? Oh, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say then, I've got to come over to Canada because we've got to create something. We have to create a movie.
Yeah, dude. Even when you said get back on that comic stuff, I was like, I felt like that was like, I was like, yeah, I got to figure something like that out. You know, just I got to have some project going. Like even if I can't draw it, at least I can do all the scenes and like all the storyboard. And I kind of know a guy that does actual comic book. I mean, he would cost a lot, but even if I drafted something, he could tell me like what's, you know, technically right or wrong.
I'm gonna constantly pester you till you do something.
Yeah, I kind of want to do it in that setting you have too, like that like cyberpunk kind of futuristic, like Ghost in the Shell meets. You know, I don't want to give all the ideas away, but like I'm trying to mix a couple things, right?
Pal, I've actually been watching them for like obviously getting research. There's inspiration into it. Watched Akira, then obviously Ghost in the Shell, AD Police, and I was just I was loving it. I was like, my childhood. Know what you can do, and it was because it popped up on Instagram, and I was like, this can't just be a coincidence. And then I remembered, obviously, I follow your sister as well on Instagram, and it was like, there's that little your version of the Loch Ness Monster, and it just popped in my feed. Yeah. Aye, and I was like, and then that's when I remembered. I was like, oh, that's right, I follow your sister, because then I seen your mum in the photo, and I was like, oh, that's right. I just thought it was such a coincidence. It's there again. I was like, right, okay.
It's like a birthday ritual. Like you go and like chill with that thing, like you know.
Pal, that's why I've got to go to Canada. We have to make a documentary on this. We have to. That's
yeah. You know what
we've got to do.
Because people tried to do a documentary, like they tried to do it on like without a union thing, but like union scale. And they got shut down because it was like illegal, right? Because it was like they're trying to do it like 12-hour days with people they weren't paying and shit.
Oh fuck that! YouTube style. Like, do you know what I mean?
I know.
Just passion, passion project.
For sure, man. I'd love to take some funny pictures of that guy.
Oh no, definitely. So as soon as I see that, I was like, "Oh, this is amazing." You know what I mean? Just what was the other thing I was looking? I ended up watching it. It was strange. Just pure randomly off topic because everything we us to is always off topic and it's random. It was a video how it was like Buddhism and science kind of meet the same way. Yeah, and there was like some interesting things. Do you know what I mean? I didn't talk.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it was like they'll talk about how. Oh, pal! Some of the things we'll talk about, like how it's like your feet aren't touching the ground. It's like oh fuck, what was that? It's like a feeling you get, so it's not like you're not touching it. It's like the senses or something. It was strange, but certainly it was actually really interesting and listening to.
Yeah.
So I've been putting shit like that on at night. So you just when I've been
Yeah.
doing the work, and then I've
Yeah.
seen everybody like showing off new toys, and I was just like, "Fuck you! I can't buy anything just now. I can't buy it. I need to wait." Fuck you! You're not getting a view from me. I'm just going to be a petulant child here.
Yeah, I know. Um, I know, man. Like, oh, like the Tales on Saturday too. Hey, like, oh my god, like with the
That's how I messaged you. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, aye. I'm not in the whole cancelling somebody off YouTube, regardless of what. Do you know what I mean? I don't believe in that.
Yeah, I mean, it's for me, like someone even pointed out, like if you buy third party, like that's stealing. So if you support that, how can you get mad at this? And it's like, yeah, I mean, I personally don't really watch any reviews as much anymore, so I don't really care. But I mean, this one was
It's a strange one, pal. It's like I think Input actually done a good argument back towards it.
on fire, that chat.
Yeah, he was on fire with it. It's such a strange one because I don't condone in the sense like, okay, he's buying the stolen product, but what is really Hasbro going to do? I don't believe in and see, unless he's physically doing something that fucks YouTube, then YouTube won't remove him. Like me and you know the rules like nothing else. Do you know what I mean? And well, let's put it this way: if that was in the commentary community, it's shit would hit the fan. And even I was like, "Don't go down this road. Don't."
No,
that's how I messaged you. And I was like,
yeah, even and people were like leaving comments on Input's thing and saying stuff to me, but it's like, man, we weren't there to say it's right or wrong. At the end of the day, we were just there to present someone's argument, right? Like he was just on Tales to chat, you know.
That's what you. That's all you can do. All you can do is present the argument. If you side with it, fair enough, and if you want to sign a petition, fair enough. Just like my personal feelings, I won't sign it just because I don't believe in somebody losing their channel over something that YouTube will class as trivial. Hasbro can't. If Hasbro haven't blocked these ads and haven't took him down for legal reasons, then he shouldn't lose his channel because Hasbro don't care. That's the way I look at it. If it was like if he was doxing somebody or stealing content in the sense of like taking our videos or some shit like that and not being transformative about them, then by all means, but he's not really done anything in the sense of lose his channel. It's that fine wire you've got to walk. Do you know what I mean? Just ultra fine, but again, like you said, pal, it's just you put forth the argument, and if people, like, yeah, because I seen the chat and like, oh fuck, it was so mixed, unbelievably mixed, with it, and it was. But I think that's good. It's good for discussion. In the sense, do you know what I mean?
It's just giving the guy the platform on Input's thing. Like, I mean, it's interesting. Like, it's hot topic. It's controversy. It could work. So, why not?
Yeah, that's it. It's just one of those things. And like, I don't know. Like I said, the YouTube in me is like, no, don't. And then like the rational person in me is like, it's a fucking toy. Do you know what I mean? And considering how much we collect, it's like it's a fucking toy. Come on.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, are you gonna street date these toys? How are people gonna know they're street dated? Like, when they roll up in a Walmart early and you get it and you put it out and you get dinged because like the Walmart put it out like broke street date and you didn't know. Like, how are you gonna keep track of all that?
Yeah, there's so many, and that's why it's a dangerous way to go down. Like, fair enough, okay, there is evidence that fucking he bought them and shit like that, and he's offered to sell them. but at the same time, like you said, like what Input actually said the best. He's done videos that are well in advance before
Oh yeah.
PvP,
Oh yeah, I know.
and it's like if you chastise PvP, right? I know Input's bottom legit. So if you chastised him because there's breaking street date rules, and then you're gonna have to chastise everybody else.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean? It's a road that I think should not go down. It just shouldn't be going down. If people want to watch him, people want to watch him. That's the way I look at it. I don't watch him. I think the guy's just personally annoying.
Yeah.
If people in the chat like him, then that's up to them. Do you know what I mean? It's the free country. Do you know what I mean? But no, don't go down the cancelling.
For me
canceling
too, it's like I said, like I'm guilty because like I'll see it on TF 2005, not the video but the pictures, and that'll interest me. It'll actually intrigue me because I'm like, oh, this is what they're doing. The toys will be like this. But I don't watch the videos because I don't even care, man. I'll watch the video if I can't transform something usually, or you or inputs, right? Like I just watch the main people, but it's just one of those things, and I don't know. I'm just happy Input. Like I mean, like I said, like he's trying to push boundaries, and he's talked about stuff like that before. So, I didn't have any say. Like Input just said Buddy was going to be on the channel and be there. So,
I mean that's the thing. I mean, we've seen in the past people try to talk about this, and I think Input handled it brilliantly. He's been the best one so far, because everybody else that's done it, it's either they're 100% wrong, they don't know the story, and it's like, dude, the evidence there, you can't kiss their arse for the sake of an interview, and like you don't really build off that interview, so you kind of wasted your opportunity. But it's like there's so many different styles I've seen. Like they've tried to do hit pieces, and it's like, fucking don't try it. There's nothing there. I think the thing is, I think they genuinely forget the community we're in. 90% don't care. They don't care. They just want to see the toy. If they see the toy, that's all they care about. They do not care if he paid twice the price they'd have it early for the sake of YouTube views. And if you're worried about the sake of YouTube views, then it's like, look at your content then. What can you do different that can take views away from him? Do you know what I mean? It's like be realistic. Don't like be a dick about it, if you get me. And that's how I never said it. I was like, oh no. No. Yeah. This is not a conversation Wilbur wants to be in.
No.
But no, Input did handle it brilliant. He handled it really well. Because let's be honest, well, he's done the Laser Prime before PvP.
Yeah.
So there you go. Does that mean he? That's what I'm saying, pal. That's a slippery slope. Nobody should go down. It shouldn't. You shouldn't cancel somebody without proper reasons. And I think buying a toy overpriced, I don't care if it's stolen, it's not a reason to cancel somebody on a channel. Either you just do what I do and just don't recommend me this. That is it. You don't have to see it. Do you know what I mean? It's just one of those things. Absolutely just one of those things. But again, it is one of those topics. It's always going to be a mixed reaction. It always will be, because you will get the people defend them, and then you will get the people that won't defend. But they've done it the same with who do you call him again? Oh shit! It starts with is it an S or a C? I can't remember. There's another guy who used to do it.
Yeah, there's a few I remember.
There's a few. So it's like their videos are still there, so they lose their channels. Don't go down this road. Safest thing, don't go down it. Do you know what I mean? Just be like us. Don't upload reviews for months. And then just make a random appearance.
Yeah.
Hi!
Yeah.
We're still here.
Yeah, I know. I love to do more eventually. It's just, it sucks.
It's time now, pal. I think with me personally, it's a time. I'm at the stage where you were at, where it's like you're getting everything done, like working that, and then when it comes to um, the editing and like the filming, the editing, putting it all together, and then you're putting it out. Right, okay, get the next one out, and how that production line starts, and but then you're trying to juggle work, everything else on top of it. It just, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just have it. It's either you're gonna have to do one or the other just now. And
Yeah.
like I've enjoyed the couple of months away from it, just not thinking. Like concentrate on this, and when I get free moment, I'll go back to it. I mean, which is pretty shit because I passed the 600 sub mark, and then the subs have been going up slowly, but they're still there. You know what I mean? Still getting views, and I've just not uploaded fuck all.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I think me and you both fall in that boat. It's just like we're still getting stuff. It's just everything else has had to take priority.
Yeah, it just sucks when like people are like, "Where you at?" and then you do the stuff and it's not going like just not enough. Like when I had my full podcast plus other videos, I was just about to get like I was hitting that like threshold of views, or of watch time, and it's just like, damn, I wish I could get freaking back like to that, but it's just there's so much going on.
There was just so much going on, pal. That's it. Like you said, like people were leaving your work, and like you were doing more hours, or something came up you had to go and do elsewhere. Do you know what I mean? It was just it was really hard to keep track. Like I said, that's like the stage I'm at now. And as soon as this is done, like I'll have till September. Like so, say for talking sake, I had everything done, edited by the end of April. Then in theory, I'm not in uni till September, so it's like right, okay, I could do shit then. But like the last while, it was just like one photo shoot, two photo shoots, and just constantly going. And then, like I said, like when you read that thing, that was 3 full days. Pardon me, about I think the Thursday. I started at 9 o'clock and I didn't stop typing till about 8:30.
Oh wow!
8:45. Yeah. So it was like there's just no fucking time. No time at all.
Yeah.
I was wondering what that was. It's a cable.
Living that lifestyle, like the toys. It's not the toys as much, but just the lifestyle in general, the vehicles, the fucking housing, gas. Like, I had to focus on shit that makes me money. And it's like, I wish the YouTube shit, people say they're not here for the money, but it's like, if you invest that much time, like you need to get something out of it.
That's that, pal. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, you can have, like I said, like you can totally do the. There is passion to it, but at the same time, it's like, unfortunately, with like the videos we make, we are basically the dearest ones, because if we were doing constantly the new reviews, like think how much money you're out straight away. Do you know what I mean? And like, I think I fell in that trap slightly with air fries. I did fall in that trap.
You were doing every single figure, like back to back, back to back, back to back.
And I'd see now, couldn't do it again. Couldn't do it because I just wasted so much money. And then it's the toy hacks on top of it.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah.
It was just a lot of money, and I was just like, no with Legacy. That was the perfect breakaway. And then Studio 86, that is just, I'll buy the figures. I'm not even toy hacks in them. Because they'll go back in the box until I can figure out how I'm going to display them.
Yeah, yeah, Brent. Like my place too, man. Like I don't know if you've seen, like like it's just wall to wall shit. So it's like I have to find new places to freaking put shit I want to display. I can't display shit. I'm just like, man, I need more space. I need more.
I've got so much in the ground, likes of my Ark. And the Black Zarak are still standing on the ground. I have no idea where I'm going to put them. I've got all my box stuff that I've not even opened in the middle, and I'm talking like the OG Beast Wars stuff that got reissued. I've not even opened them. Like Cheetor and Rattata are still sealed.
Mm-hmm.
and I think my mum's got me Tigertron for my birthday,
Nice.
the OG one. I did want that, and then she's like, "Oh, I got you that. Have you seen the knockoff Titan? It transforms into a sniper rifle."
Mhm.
So she's like, "I've got you that," and I was like, "I don't even know where I'm going to put that." You know what I mean? Might just put brackets on the wall and just hang it as a sniper rifle.
I know. My friend comes over. He's like, "You need to put like these shelves like way up here now and all this." I'm like, "Dude, really though? Is that like? I guess that's what I gotta do." But it's like, I don't know. I just
I've started putting stuff away. I've had to.
me
Do you know what I mean?
too. I just did.
I think I've got a few. I might go and buy another bucket, and I think I'll put more away. To put
Yeah.
the stuff I've got out in display. It's it's just too much, far too much, and then fucking set of movie toys. But I'll just buy the basics. I'm not buying all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going. I think I'd done that with the first Transformers movie, and oh fuck, oh I hated it.
Yeah.
Hated it, pal.
I just started to put stuff away too and like pick my favorites of stuff because it just became too much. You know, it sucks.
But no, but we need to get you gaming. That's what we need to do.
I'm just so scarred from the shit I went through that I'm just like, I'm just not as
Ah,
into it. It
yeah, pal.
sucks.
Yeah,
It sucks, man. It's just I'm just not near as into it. Like I ended up selling a bunch of retro gaming stuff. I'm just like, nah. But I mean, I wouldn't mind playing. Like I said, like definitely want to play that Halo. I think if I had an Xbox, I would play it. You know.
yeah, yeah. I mean that's the thing. I've started noticing myself. Like even even if it was to stream, I'd rather play a single player game or one where it's like it's say there's just two of us. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I can't do the whole let's have this type of community. Let's try that. No, fuck. I'd rather if I'm going to play something like Elden Ring was probably the best one for me because it was
Yeah.
just like single player, and when you do multiplayer, it's just people don't talk. You just have to guess what they're trying to tell you, and it's
Mm-hmm.
brilliant. I mean, like I pointed, I was a dick, and because there was so many new players, I
Yeah.
was like, right, back to good old Dark Souls trolling,
Yeah.
and it's like pointing over a cliff, like point like you can roll here, and then I'd make the person jump off,
Totally.
just so he dies. Do you know what I mean? Just because I was a dick.
Right? Yeah, I know. I got to get this stream shit figured out next time though. This was not as good. My shit was so laggy. I'm just like I can't show myself anymore. It's like just bogging it down.
As a let's see, camera does it have
Yeah, it's
show
like
advanced options?
it looks all like crappy. But if you want to just if you want, I still want to chat on here for a little while though. So
No, it's no worries, pal. I'm having a look at the settings to see, um, like if there's something that can, like, it can fix it for you, and it's
yeah, I think it's
strange.
something to do with like it's not wired in. Plus, this camera sucks. Unless I change the camera and it looks better, I'll try. But
It's really weird. But how's the chat going?
I mean, it died down a bit actually. It was going. It was pretty lively there for a while.
Can we get ones in the chat and Danny gets a new camera? When one's in
Yeah,
the chat.
I also need to get it like just hardline back in, right?
Yeah, well, this my PC isn't hardwired. That's a well, that's running off a booster. To be fair,
Mm-hmm.
but the net here is really really good, so I can't really complain
Mm-hmm.
with that. Compared to if it was like my old internet, which was fucking diabolical,
Yeah,
diabolical.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's put it this way: if it was bear in mind, so this is back when if you were, it wasn't even like HD quality, so this was like
Yeah.
480 quality, and a 20-minute video. would take 3 hours to upload.
Pardon?
3 hours to upload a
Oh,
20
3
minute
hours?
video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas now it's like my rendering time for a 20-minute video is like 6 minutes, and then
Yeah.
upload time it's just 10 minutes at most for full HD.
Yeah. Yeah, I can tell it's something, like I said, my internet thing keeps going up and down, so it's obviously that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So annoying, but I just have to get everything figured out. Because, yeah, that's insane. 3 hours, like, fuck.
You know what? I'm gonna put ones in the chat. Space Mute TV, cheers, Danny. Thank you. Put ones in the chat.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, no,
Put ones in the chat.
yeah, no, I just like doing these, even if people, like, you know, just, I gotta do something like that.
It's I think it's cool, pal. Like, fuck, I should really do something like it, pal. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like sometimes it is really nice. Sometimes as I come in, there's like people like, oh hi, how you keeping? Like, and it's just like it's not in the sense of what's happening. It's just like, yeah, we're still here. Don't worry.
Yeah, like that's the thing, man. I think like the other shit's gonna take over, but I still need to put myself out on this shit because like there's some sort of like, you know, it's like even if you only have so many people, there's a realness to it, and it's like grounded, you know. It's just like because you can work on all this shit and post it and do all this stuff, but you're not getting that full interaction, you know.
No, and then again, like you've got like our little like group. Like, how real can we all be? Do you know what I mean? Like, we just
Yeah.
all go random.
Yeah,
Like, what you see in the videos is not what you get in real life.
yeah, for sure. I mean,
But I think that's the funniest, though. I do think that's the funniest.
yeah.
I think you are probably the closest to what you see in camera is how you get Danny. That is it. There's just no difference.
Yeah, I try
Yeah,
to be, you know, try to be as close as you can.
Or like your dark humor's turned down a bit.
For sure, because
Yeah.
it can't be that way, you know. Like it
You know
just,
what I mean?
you know. Okay, you know what's depressing, man? I watched a thing about, you know, shock, like what we grew up with when we were young, like shock value, like, you know, Eminem or whoever, Marilyn Manson.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Shit, like I heard, like that's a generation gone. Not a generation, but that's just like a thing that's gone. Like it's not as relevant. The closest thing to that is like Dave Chappelle still or something, right? But like they said the movement is like dying down. It's not as cool, you know. It's like part of an old era, and it kind of got to me a little. I was like, damn.
But it's not even that, pal. If you look at it, like, guess we were the last generation that grew up without internet, mobile phones,
What's up, player?
online
What's
gaming.
up, player? Yeah.
Online gaming to what it is today. Do you know what I mean? It's like, we are the best.
We
are the
did. It
best.
was the girl. Yeah, like that's what they said. People that grew up with like that type of music, people that grew up screaming at people on Xbox Live, people that grew up with this shit. It's like a bygone era. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was just like it was sad. I was like, damn.
Everybody's too nice, and I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like to go in and stir the pot.
Yeah. Especially if you can do it right, you know? Like,
oh yeah, if you can properly troll somebody. I think that's how I love the Dark Souls trolling, because you can't say anything and it's your actions, and if you get pissed off of it, do you know what I mean? But I've had it done to me and I just laugh because I find it funny. It's like, well played, you got me. You know what I mean? But then again, I'm a pure practical joker.
yeah. Yeah, for sure.
What do you make of the Oscars?
Hmm?
I've not even asked you this. What did you make of the Oscars? Well, what did you make of Will Smith slapping Chris
Oh
Rock?
yeah, like I saw that stuff come up, like it was crazy shit. But like I'm a comedian fan, and like I'm a fucking, like, I think I'm like I have a very good knowledge in comedy itself. So it's like I can't sit front row and get offended by comedians.
No, I'm the same boat. I fully support Chris Rock
I don't
on this
wanna
one.
hit people. Yeah, and like then Joe Rogan's upset, like maybe this is gonna trend, people are gonna slap him and all this drama. But like I said, as a comedian fan, like you can't sit front row and get offended, or not. You know, it's just kind of whatever.
Did you see what Ricky Gervais said about it? Oh, it was brilliant, Danny. I wouldn't have made fun of her hair. I would have made fun of her boyfriend.
Wow.
I mean, because obviously she's in that open relationship with her son's
Yeah,
friend.
he
Do you know
doesn't
what I
care.
mean?
Doesn't care if
No,
someone's fucking her, but
no.
he cares if someone says something about her.
That's it exactly. Do you know what I mean? It's like it just I don't know. Like Will Smith used to be that like cool guy, and it's like, dude, you're just a cuck. You're a cuck,
Yeah,
and
yeah, he
then
seems like a simpy bitch now. But the thing is, I
yeah.
never liked Will Smith because Eminem and that shit always made fun of him. I'm like, man, I'm listening to my Will Smith CDs and shit, right? It's like
Oh, somebody played. Somebody
the real
played. Somebody
Pete Davidson
played. No, and somebody played his actual music, and soon
Oh
as I
no,
was
yeah.
listening to it, I was like, "Holy shit, this is bad." Do you know what I mean? Just this style of rap, which is all clean. I don't like it. Do
Mhm.
you know what I
Oh
mean? There's
fuck, yeah.
nothing. It's nothing funny. Now, like you can get even Eminem. Now, like there is tracks which are funny because
Yeah.
the way like he's either destroying somebody or he's just making fun of somebody.
Mhm.
This was just boring. There was nothing to it.
Yeah. Yeah. When you're not cussing and
No.
yeah, like I
You know what
said,
I mean?
man. Yeah.
Because he asked his mum for a pair of like Adidas trainers, and I was like, "What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?" You know?
Oh,
So I know I agreed. I mean, I know like I've seen some people defending in the sense where it's like it's good seeing a man sticking up for his wife, but I think he lost that privilege when he didn't do anything when she's still shagging the other guy behind.
yeah, I know, I know.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? It's like, no, dude, you've lost that kind of
He
card.
didn't, yeah, he didn't do it out of masculinity to be a man. He did it because he's a little simpy bitch. He'll do whatever for that woman because he knows that she'll make his life hell if he doesn't do it.
Well, she has, because that's him. He's left the academy.
I know he was laughing at first.
Exactly, pal. He was laughing at it, and then she must have just pulled. I would have stuck a plunger in her head, to be fair, but
That's the thing. It was the softest joke to begin with.
it was very soft.
So, and you got offended by that and slapped someone? Like, that's just too much, man.
I mean, he
Little
could
Chris
have.
Rock, too. He's just a tiny little guy.
It's not even that, pal. He took it like a champ. He took
did.
it. Do you know what I mean? And I think it showed he was cooler because he took it, and his reaction was better. Do you know what I mean? He didn't pure go
He was a
nasty
man.
about it. He was a man about it. And that, like you said, it just showed like Will Smith, you're a bitch now. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
In the eyes of everybody. And then your speech, because you won an Oscar, moments
Yeah.
later, I mean, it's like, no, you're still a bitch, dude.
Oh,
You always
man.
will
I'm
be a
not
bitch
against
now.
taking the like. I didn't want the Oscar taken or anything because like I believe art and whatever is different. You know, Picasso was an asshole. Like you know what I mean. So it's just like the art can be separated. And maybe he shouldn't have done the speech. Maybe they should have given him privately or something. But
Aye.
yeah, yeah.
Aye. There's like ways they could have done it. But like, at first I thought it was a work. I thought it was a work. And I was like, I know the
When he
ratings are
started
down,
yelling,
but
keep my name out of your fuck.
and I'm like, oh my god.
It beats the like Janet Jackson tit thing. Like, oh yeah, that was probably fake, but like, it's the great. It was like Chris said it. The greatest night on television, right? Like, it was
Yeah,
great.
and it's not even that. Like everybody said, everybody's talking about it, but everybody's not talking about the slap. They're all making fun of her now. It's like you've ruined your guy's life more ways than one, and now we're just going to make fun of you because you can't handle a joke.
It's the meme
Yeah,
of the century now. Like, it's like
Mhm.
Will's. Like, I watched Will Sith or whatever. He has the lightsaber and like, yeah.
Oh,
it's just, like,
I've seen so
ridiculous.
many. They're
I
brilliant.
know.
I've seen remixes. Somebody has animated it with ragdoll physics.
Yeah.
It's just fantastic what they've
Oh
done
yeah,
now.
my favorite like the shark, and then what's his name's that goat or whatever from whatever or whatever. Fuck. Like when they're the
Yeah, that's
animals.
right.
Yeah, so funny.
I've seen the drawings of like Will Smith's character and that fish movie he was in.
Yeah,
And
yeah, that's
then
the one. Yeah, and
and
Rock's
Chris
the
Rock
red donkey
is the
thing or
zebra.
whatever.
Yeah,
Zebra,
the
yeah,
from Madagascar. Yeah, it's brilliant.
those two. I know. When I saw that, I was like, "That's insane!" Like, I can't believe that guy, that shark, slapped that guy. Oh my god.
mean, there was so many on. There was so many on Facebook, um, and I've not even. I can't even find half them anymore now. But like everybody was posting them, and it was
Oh, I
just
know.
it was brilliant. I loved it, absolutely loved it.
Yeah, it's just out of control.
And then obviously I had to. What was it? There was a show on the other night, um, a Tommy C show, and I donated in. And see that way, it was like one of the ones that was funny, but see that way I must have split the room.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because I just tweeted, because I think they were talking about something else and open relationships came up, right?
Mm.
And I tweeted in saying, I heard relationships gives you alopecia. And I'm like, oh, do you know what I mean? So, but then I seen ones where it's like the plunger is stuck to her head, shit like that, and I was just
Oh
in
my
stitches. There's like a meme with Chris Rock. I think it's just like a picture somebody's took of him,
Mhm.
and somebody's typed, you thought that was bad. I was going to ask if the carpet matched the drapes. Do you know what I mean? It was like so, like when you actually consider the G.I. Jane 2 joke was not as bad as what the meme is now.
No, it's a soft joke. He was being polite,
Exactly.
my friend. Yeah.
Exactly. And then obviously, like Ricky Gervais done it better. Was it? It wasn't last year. It was the year before, wasn't it? Because obviously
Yeah.
lockdown. Yeah, when he's like, just take your award and fuck off. Nobody cares what you've got to say. He's making so much
Wow.
money. Nobody cares. Thank whoever and fuck off. I mean, it was brilliant.
Like man, made the Oscars popular again. That's for sure.
It's the only scene I watched from it because there's like stuff on it at one I've never even heard of again.
Mhm.
I've never heard of it, and I'm like, right, okay, but it's a it's the thing with movies now, pal, and I think it's you could say it's a dying art because you don't see, in the sense of a movie as much anymore because it's
I
all
know.
just a committee, and it's like, right, okay, there's a superhero movie, there's this Disney movie, there's another Disney movie, there's another superhero movie, and it's like it just. I mean, I've heard Batman is good, and I heard like the last Spider Man was good, but see that way I'm just
The last Spider-Man, besides the new people the old people that had in it, was complete shit. Though, literally.
seriously.
Yeah, but I don't like the other ones. So I don't like him as Spider-Man.
What's up? Just input in the chat. What's up?
Oh no way! Let's get input in here.
Um,
But yeah,
I heard the Batman's good.
it's okay. Like it just for me, like I don't know, like he's so good as the Batman. Yeah, it didn't have any of those like the thing. I rewatched like the Dark Knight Rises though, and yeah, parts of it are way cheesier and shittier, but like the action, like I like when Batman fights an opponent that he has to be like physical with, you know.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's how I still prefer. Like, I'm out of that trilogy. I still prefer the Dark Knight. I just love that version of the Joker.
Yeah.
And then like, I mean, like Venom 2 was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay for what it was. Like, I like the character Venom, so it's like, right, okay, that was funny. Everything else was boring, but Venom was always the best part. And then I seen everybody complaining about, is it that Morbius or whatever it's called?
Oh,
With
yeah,
Jared
yeah.
Leto. Yeah, and that's fell on its ass because whatever they showed you in the trailer is not in the movie.
What, really?
Yep,
It's one of those?
they've done it again. Yep, and it makes no sense. So I was just like, ah, fuck that.
That sucks. Yeah, I mean, ah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, the whole thing about that Batman movie is like the Dark Knight Rises when Batman fights Bane and Batman gets beat up. That scene alone is better than the Batman,
Oh, aye.
in my
I
opinion.
mean,
You know what I mean? Just that brutality, like. It's such a good fight scene, but probably my favorite action scene ever. Like when he gets beat up, because it's just like it's so down to earth. Like you cannot fucking even damage the guy.
The only thing it took me, I think, 2 viewings of it to actually really enjoy it. Because I think the first time we went to the cinema to see it, and the minute I heard Bane's voice, that was me laughing. You know what I mean? Just like,
so bad it's
I was born in the dark. You hide in it. Or something like that, and I was
You're
just
a
like,
big guy.
that is so funny. You know what I mean?
Oh, such a lovely, lovely voice.
Do you know what I mean? It was just so funny. And then see the fact that they brought it back in the Lego Batman movie, and it was a YouTuber that could do the actual voice, and I was like, do you know what? That suits it. But then, I mean, I love the Lego Batman movie. I just think that's funny. It just pokes fun at everything that's Batman.
Yeah, I thought the thing about that voice shit, for some reason I liked it because it was just so like stupid, but it was like hilarious.
And then it's the only way now you can hear Bane. No matter what they do now, it's the only way you can hear Bane. It worked so well. And I think that's what... I mean, don't get me wrong, I think... Like, direction, I'm not a fan of Christopher Nolan. I think his move... He's like... How like Michael Bay is like the cheesy action. Like, his style of action is just... It's so gritty. But then it's the music scores he likes to try and get in it and stuff. It's just, it's too... It makes it over the top when it's not meant to be over the top. It's strange how to describe it, but it's just... It's weird. Like, the bass in them is just terrible. Absolutely terrible sometimes. Like, Inception was the worst for it.
Yeah, I don't like Inception, but...
No, I didn't like it.
I do like some of his stuff. Like I do like I like the look, like the clean look of some of the stuff, like just how it looks. But like I said, like I don't know, I like some of the shit, but it's just it still has its off points. Just depends what you want from it, you know. Like,
well, that's it. I mean, what was... I know everybody talked about Interstellar. I didn't like that. Like it.
Which is that the one with that weird square robot that walks around in water, or is that something different?
See, I'm trying to remember if there's a robot in it.
What was that? I don't even know. Interstellar or something. Interstellar
was the one. Interstellar was the one. Remember, they go through a black hole.
Okay.
And like Matthew McConaughey comes out of it. Like say it was like seconds. He's in the black hole. But in reality, it's like the twist is obviously his daughter's aged, but he hasn't clicked yet. Do you know what I mean? It was like it looks smart, but see that way it's like some of his movies tries to be uber smart for their own good. It's like, oh, think of this very like twist movie, and like, dude, I fucking hate shit like that. Give me fucking Naked Gun any day. I mean, just laugh at stupid jokes like "nice beaver." Do you know what I mean? I'd rather laugh at that.
That's hilarious, yeah. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of comedies. I used to like some like Friday and the black comedies back in the day, shit like that. I loved, but
see, I think
Basketball is fucking hilarious.
Basketball's brilliant. I mean, I think that's actually quite a good thing to actually talk about, because like, see, this is what I don't like. I've seen Friday, I didn't get the humor.
I think, is it because you like? Is it a North American humor?
I think it. I think that's what it is. I think, say North American Canadian would get the humor, because like there is the streets like that. There is people in these streets that see everything all the time in their daily life, and the jokes just they didn't land for me. But then you could say the same.
No.
Oh, no.
Or Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, I know. Same thing. I bet you. I just wondered. Yeah.
I mean, but then again, it's like I know people that have tried to watch British humour and didn't like it, because it's because some British humour can be, it's like fucking walking that line right on the nose, and I think that's how I like. That's how I like South Park. South Park is kind of like a mixture of both. Yeah. It's got the American side and the British side, and they know how to work it, and it works really well. Like that's Paradise. mean, have you watched Paradise PD
Uh,
on
no.
Netflix at all? Oh
No.
my god, Danny, it's so funny.
Yeah,
It is.
did you like those like British, or I think they're British, like those zombie movies that were like popular even over here? Remember, like Day of the Living Dead or whatever it was, like the funny one.
I'll Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, yeah,
I liked it when it originally came out.
yeah.
Then I prefer like Hot Fuzz.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I like that.
More.
Um, Likes of, but then again, I like zombie movies is another one, like the comic book hero movies. Remember, everybody was shitting them out, and when you think, I prefer the old stuff because it was something special coming out, even though it looked like crap. I mean, Dawn of the Dead does look like crap, but it was special for some reason. And then Day of the Dead, the effects are fantastic, and it is a very dark movie. Considering the Dawn of the Dead was quite funny in a way, Day of the Dead wasn't. It was very grounded. But I prefer those movies. I think what was it? Like, you had the remake of Dawn of the Dead, and then everybody just made the same movie, and it was just, oh, this is shit. I just can't get into it. And then The Walking Dead came, and like the first 2 seasons I loved. After that, I couldn't get into it anymore.
Really?
I couldn't get into it. No.
Have you ever checked out the comics?
No, I've always heard the comics are better. The comics just tell
that.
a much better story. But it's the same with like Game of Thrones. Watched the first 2 seasons, really enjoyed it, considering that's something I would enjoy, and then I just lost interest. I just lost total interest in it. Then I heard everybody moan about the final season, so I was like, right, okay, so I'm not missed much.
Yeah.
I have missed really good scenes and shit like that, but it's one. I think.
What's up, Curtis?
It's one of those ones, like, see, like, if you go back and look at like the TV stuff and that, like, nothing like, if you take TV wise, nothing beats Sopranos. Like, that was just magic at the time. I don't think it'll be recreated. And then if you take the movies, I think, in the sense of, like, everybody says like the 50s was the golden era. I'm sorry, but if you look at like the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s, you probably could take the very early 2000s. Like, you're never going to get that again.
No.
Never. You know what I mean? And now it's just shit for being shit. I mean, it's just like, we're either going to sell a toy, or we've got to push, like, for this demographic, and it's like, just make a fucking movie. Just make a movie. I don't care. Just, if it offends me, I don't care, but at least you made it. Yeah. I think that's why I still love Tarantino. I still love Tarantino.
I know, me too. Like, he's the closest to that old era that will still, and he's like South Park. You can get away with doing stuff that won't offend people because they're like, oh, it's him. He's indoctrinated in because he's from the old days, but it's not cool for anyone new to do it. That's the part I don't like, you know?
I mean, I know, because I know people hated The Hateful Eight.
I never seen it, actually.
It's quite a slow burner, pal. But the way, see, what I found interesting, especially if you're coming in from it as somebody that's made movies, it's basically a play. It's all a play. It's all one location, very static camera shots, like the old traditional, and how, like, there's a table and there's only one light in the room, and that's the light, and people are around it. Like, that style was very traditional, and it was, as a filmmaking thing, it's fantastic, because, like, when they shot it in the time of winter and shit like that, and it was, I think, at the time of that year, what was it, 2016? Like, he shot that on film. It was on still on original film before.
Jesus.
Yeah, he still does it. But then it was the same with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
2 actors, like Leonardo and Brad Pitt, like the cowboy one, is that shot on film?
Yeah, he done that again in film.
Wow. That's why it looks so good. Fuck, it looks so good. That's why.
Aye, that's why. I mean, digital can be good, but I prefer film. Do you know what I mean? I think that just
like
works.
Star Wars or like something with like I think it's more special effects. Like it has to be that crisp, clean, like overblown shit to mix well. I think, but I love film for when it's just
gritty.
like
I just love
down to
you
earth.
see the grittiness. Yeah, I mean that's how.
Talk raw. What up?
Hey, what was I going to say? Aye, like say, because I remember people complaining about. I think what I love about the Tarantino movies is like take if you take like say Inglourious is probably my favourite, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, like the two main ideas in the movie, he turns it completely and tells it as if it's a fairy tale side, and that to me is just fantastic. And like I know people don't like it that way. It's like, oh, this is how the war ended, and it's like, but it's a story. It's no, it's just it's a movie. It's not a reenactment. It's just a movie, and it's the same with like the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. They changed the ending, to what really happened in real life, and like I sat in the cinema howling at the violence. Do you know what I mean? I actually got people laughing with me because it was just so over the top, but it was funny. It was so funny.
Yeah.
Because I end up going back and watch. I know everybody goes on about that, like how Fight Club.
What about Fight Club?
I've went back. How a lot of people going about Fight Club. I've went back and watched that again, and I'm still on the fence with it. I don't know what it is.
It's like, well, it's a timepiece because like it's pre-Facebook, so it's like it's pre-social media, so it's just like it's timeless to me still. It's like it takes me back to that era where it's like not everything is like connected. It's built on like perspective, persona, like word of mouth. You know what I mean? It's all about don't say it, but they say it, and it gets this like it's kind of like the Obey like logo, like repetition.
Yes.
Of, like, that shit, and it's just like it's before the internet. That's how that shit happened, and it's just like I think it's still good, like in that way. In that, if I'm thinking about like how it should be now, it's like totally different. Like, but like
if they made it now, they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it because it just would not make sense. And like you said, if you had like the Facebook and shit like that, I mean, but it's the same. Like that's what kills it with new horror, like horror movies now. It's like they have to make sure they say, "Oh, I don't have a phone signal." Do you know what I mean? It's
I hate that. Yeah, it's like takes you out. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, how would they do it with like Facebook and like all that? It's like it just I know.
I mean, look, what was it they made? Like they had that Skype horror movie. Then the Facebook follow movie. The Facebook horror movie and the Twitter horror movie, It Follows. That was actually the better one out of the three of them. But like I remember. Oh, was it One Missed? Was it called One Missed Call? Something. They tried to remake a Japanese horror movie, and when it was made in Japan, it was at the time when cell phones were just becoming the norm. Right, so the horror movie worked. The fact that then you do it, try to do it like 20 years later, it just lose all purpose. It doesn't make sense. I mean, you get this phone call on your mobile phone and you're going to die. So it's The Ring. Like, even that, I don't even think The Ring could work in this day and age. The Ring couldn't work. Again, you're right, it's timepiece, right time with both versions. Do you know what I mean? It's just bang on the end of the 90s, start of the 2000s, they done it right. Because like we were still in the period of VHS at the end of the start of 2000. So it worked.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
If you try to show that now, what's a VHS tape? I actually got asked that. My niece didn't understand what a VHS tape was.
Really? Oh no, I know. People don't know VHS now. Like I know, like it's become the new 8-track. It's just like we're getting old, mate. Birthday's coming up. God. But there's something to be said about that time. Like I want to see more movies shot in '96, like the era of '95. Like I want to see more of that shit. I want to see retro '90s type shit. You know.
I mean, I'm still. Well, there is one horror movie I really like the looks of, and it's called X. Silly premise, but obviously it's a porno shoot, and how like in the 70s they would just film wherever on location, and they film it in this this man's farm, but the wife is possessed or something. I don't know what the actual story is, if she's possessed or she's a monster or something, whatever. But the fact it looks, I think what they've done is they've shot it digitally, but then filtered it so it looks 70s.
Oh yeah.
And it looks fine for that. Do you know what I mean? I would accept that either than a clean, crisp, fucking horror movie you can buy just now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one. Oh god, right? I really have to watch what I say because it's YouTube now. There's one, right? It was shot in 16mm. Okay, it only got made.
Peace out, Private Trans Girl. Maybe bye for now.
Bye for now. I was that was actually a really good Daddy impression there. Bye for now. I mean, the right. I'm trying to see how I can. Okay. The man who had an island. Okay. Think about that. And his name rhymes with Goldstein.
Hey, what was it?
Right, so now the man with an island and his name rhymes with Goldstein.
Yeah, okay.
Right, okay. So this is a horror movie. It's shot in 16mm, and the two it was actually from a female director, and I was quite shocked at this one because it's like an old 70s exploit movie. I was shocked at it, but apparently she loves this style. And I was like, right, okay. So this couple, this girl and her girlfriend move into this flat, and then they start being possessed, and it turns out it's one of his flats where all the shit went down.
Okay.
Right. To the point, there's one scene where the girl is legit outside his real New York apartment where the doors are, and she decides to do the rub one out business, and then it's got the stupidest name ever to follow up. The scale, the scary of the 61st floor or something. It is so arty-farty, it's unbelievable. And see that, and I'm like, how can there not be? It's one of the ones that I'd imagine it is a selective taste, right? But there's something different compared to here's Saw 10 or here's fucking Final Destination again. You know what I mean? And I'd rather see something like that than something just constantly churned out in a factory. I mean, Saw was terrible for it.
Yeah.
I mean, the first two were good. After that, I hated them.
Yeah, they're scary.
Oh, you don't like the gore and all that?
It's just horror movies scare me, yeah. Like Aliens doesn't scare me, but something about
No. See, like, I remember talking about because I still love The Exorcist, but I don't look at it. See, what I think scary for The Exorcist, see if you look at the perspective, it's the mum, it doesn't understand what's happening to her child. That's scary. Like the demon part is just what it is. But then like you get stuff like fucking Poltergeist. I love it, but it's still. I think it's see if you see the Blu-ray ruined that movie for me, because then you've seen every effect badly. It was far too clean, far too clean. Because remember when they would do a like say the old kind of green screen effects back in the day. I think Star Wars Empire Strikes Back was the world's worst for this one. Until they'd done the special editions. So see, like, so if they were trying to put like, so now they superimpose the models onto like space because it's a black background. You see nothing, and then you could do all the effects and all that stuff. Right. Well, see if you put that on a white background, then you seen the layers are overlapping. You can see, and the layer wasn't 100% fill, so you could see right through it, and like, and then in Poltergeist, like, see, have you seen it at all?
No. I've never seen any horror shit. Yeah.
Right. There's like one scene in the bedroom, all the toys are flying about. You can see through all the toys. In the Blu-ray edition, it was just super clean. You could notice it. And I was like, oh fuck, that's ruined it for me. Do you know what I mean? You're like, come on, like, you think with the Blu-ray you could digitally fix that now. Do you know what I mean? You could properly digitally fix that, but I think it was just the we've got the negatives, just slap it on Blu-ray and make a quick buck. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so weird that like I think it's just like monster, like creepy human shit. It's funny because I love serial killers. Like I could watch serial killer shit all day, but it's like when it comes to like, I don't know, something about Saw supernatural. I don't know if that's supernatural, but just something about ghosts and stuff really freak me out. But I like aliens, you know. Like it's not necessarily the grossness. Sometimes it's just like the cheap horror grossness. Like, have you ever seen that one with the Nazi zombies that's in like Sweden or some shit? And it's like in the snow.
Oh yeah.
That freaks me out.
Oh, God, that's funny. That's a B movie.
I know the thing is those ones that freak me out more. Like the faker, the horror, blood and guts. Like the more it freaks me out.
Oh, I love that. I love the craft. I love like how they've took the time physically making it compared to like even if you take action movies now, it's all digital inserts to the gun blast, to the smoke of the gun, to the blood now. I mean, I watched not long ago the original Total Recall, and when you think of the guy that directed that, done RoboCop as well, you're never going to see blood splatter like that again in a movie. Like, certain how when somebody gets shot, you'll never see that again because it was far too realistic.
Yeah, take care. Transformers are off. Yeah.
Take care, dude.
Yeah, I know it's so realistic, but it's just something about those like B movie unrealistic horror junk freaks me out too. I don't know why.
I think the B movie genre is one of those ones where you always have to find that diamond in the rough because 90% is always shit. But then again, that makes it funny because you will find something legit funny that's bad. Do you know what I mean? Because I know you know, like, look at all that ones everybody said was the worst movie ever made. That was it Plan 9 from Outer Space?
Was it?
Everybody said that was the worst movie ever made, and it's actually not. I wouldn't say the worst. Maybe at the time it was the worst, but it's definitely not the worst. Definitely not the worst, pal. Do you know what I mean? It's just they worked within their budget for a B movie, and if you think back to the old 1950s B movies, it is exactly what it was like. Like, flying saucers were on a fishing pole. Do you know what I mean? It's exactly how it's just whoever filmed it done a better job. And then you get shit like The Room, which is just so funny. It's that bad. I mean, tear me apart, Lisa. That means just fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
And then you get the shite like fucking, what was that? The Sausage Movie? That was shit. It's just absolutely shit. The trailer was the funniest thing about that entire movie.
Yeah.
Because it was the shock factor. And then it was like, oh, this is the 90% of the entire movie. Oh, this is shit. Yeah. I think, see if you're watching it with a group and you're heavily stoned, I think it could, I think it's like a stoner comedy, like Pineapple Express. But it's like one of the ones where it's just the jokes are very bad. They're just
Yeah.
really bad. Whoever wrote the jokes is just they're bad.
Like, did you like those scary movies? Like, I like the first one.
The first two scary movies I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
After that, I think the minute it took the Wayne brothers off it, they're just they weren't as funny, which is it's sad considering it was the guys that made Naked Gun. But I think at that point, see if you look back at the change in Scary Movie 3,
Yeah.
you could see it was more slapstick, and I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
the new audience don't get slapstick. Where like we grew up with the Naked Gun and like a lot of slapstick comedy, and the jokes landed because they were funny.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? And they just did not work here.
No.
And the worst, and it was like, I don't know if you ever noticed that, like Leslie Nielsen, see when he's being serious, he's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Naked Gun, he's always serious, he never breaks character, and it's the same aeroplane, he's just funny. But the minute he starts acting stupid, like in Scary Movie 3 as the President, the jokes just aren't as funny.
Mm-hmm.
I think with those type of the serious old actors, just keep them. You've got to keep them serious, and that's how the joke works.
Yeah.
I mean, like thing with Lloyd Bridges in Original Airplane's fucking hysterical.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, picked the wrong week, he stopped sniffing glue. Do you know what I mean? That was like that running joke was just hysterical. I need to watch them again. I've not watched them for a while.
No.
No, I haven't watched them for a while. Or I'll play a horror game.
Yeah.
You don't like horror games either, do you?
No. They freak me out the most. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I just never had a thing for it, you know.
But the remake of Dead Space is coming. You need to try
Yeah,
Dead
that's
Space at least
freaky.
once.
No. Yeah.
You love aliens. You need to try this at least once.
Yeah, I played the first one for a second. It was just so crazy, you know.
Oh, I love it. But then that's like my style of game. I like
Hmm.
I like the style of game that genuinely creeps you out. Like
Mhm.
that's how I love Silent Hill. If it can creep you out in the story, know just what's happening, then it's done a good job.
No.
And that's it. And that's how like, I mean, I like what was it? There's not really any close horror. Like the indie horror games are doing quite a good job now, because I know that one tried to get like PlayStation wanted to ban it from selling it, and it was because of basically you legit do it, you cut off somebody's face to put it on as a mask.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that was too gross for them, and I'm like, you showed in Grand Theft Auto 5 somebody getting shagged up the arse, and you're going to ban a face getting cut off? Like, come on here now. It's like, come on. Everybody's seen worse. Plus, it's like fucking rated R or fucking 18. So it's like, it doesn't, like, so if you're an adult, so it should be adult based. But then again, like we say that, and look how much shit we would watch or play as a teenager or younger that was all 18.
Yeah.
But then again, we weren't corrupted by all that. I think it all just desensitized us.
Yeah. I always knew it was just entertainment for such a young age that it just didn't really affect me, you know.
Yeah, no, same. That's how. I mean, that's how like so the horror movies.
Ghost freaked me out though. Fuck.
But I no, it was my mum. She doesn't watch as much now, in the sense because it's like she's always got the grandkids, so she's like watching. Yeah, I mentioned Final Destination. Don't worry, I'm not shitting on it. It's just like I'm like now like the Hollywood by the buck movies. It's like okay, let's churn another one out. It's like that style, like Saw. But yeah, like she used to watch them all when she was young, and that's how I seen Poltergeist when I was maybe 4. So I just never found them scary. Games I find scarier. Games
Yeah.
fucking scare the shit out of me. If it's a
Yeah,
really
games
good,
are way worse. Yeah, that's what I mean. I can't even watch the
Aye.
movie through the game. Like that VR Resident Evil shit. Like, no, thank you. Fuck that.
it made me sick. I can't do VR because of motion sickness.
Yeah.
But like she had, like it's different now. It's just all obviously cartoons and that she watches now. But I remember, I remember her telling me about it when I was young, and then it's like I had to wait a while before it eventually got re-released, because I remember everybody thought it was a snuff movie, but it wasn't. It was that Cannibal Holocaust, and I just thought it was a brilliant made movie. I just thought it was fantastic. It was very early Blair Witch, very early Blair Witch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's just obviously the Italians and Gore, they just up it to just increased levels.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? But no, like games are. I think games are worse.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a right horror game, it's worse.
Oh yeah, worse. Yeah.
Aye. Like Visage is probably the scariest game I've played so far. Like, and that done well. Like,
Yeah,
I remember when I played PT the first time. Fucking scared the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
And then, did you ever play PT, the Silent Hills demo?
Oh yeah.
Did you play it?
No.
Right. Well, it was creepy because obviously this was the new thing, and Resident Evil 7 took the concept because Silent Hills got cancelled. So, like the whole first person perspective, all that shit, but obviously it's the psychological horror, like stuff's going to happen all the time. And what made it worse is obviously the ghost is there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, people done a data mine to find out how how did it work. And what made it even creepier for me, Danny, was the fact that the way the game worked, the ghost was always behind you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you turned the camera, the ghost was always going to turn, so it's still at the back of you.
Yeah.
So throughout you're playing the game, the ghost is always right up behind you, and that's how you hear her. And I was like, that is creepy as fuck. I can't play that game now. And they done it was really good. For a demo, it was really good. It's just shite that it got cancelled.
Is that? Oh, it got cancelled though.
That was Konami. Konami are the best. Let's go into pachinko machines, then look at like amazing IPs we've got to sell them.
Yeah, pachinko machines. Yeah.
Like, fuck. When was the last time you played a good Castlevania game?
I know they just switched their whole style. You know.
Yeah. So it's like you've got these amazing games like Konami. But it's the same with Cap. Well, look at Capcom. They went very Americanized, and now they've went back to what made them more famous. Unless it's Street Fighter 6, then you just take a logo off a fucking Adobe stock, and that's your logo. Oh, I can't believe they done that.
Really?
If you, oh fuck, it's a stock font and logo that somebody created in Adobe, and you can buy it, and basically that's what they're using as their game, not the traditional Street Fighter look.
Yeah.
So it ruined, and it was just a fucking meme. Do you know what I mean? Because everybody found it right away, and it's like, you paid $4 for this font. Basically, you didn't get the artist to create the Street Fighter look.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, which has been the same Street Fighter style how long? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's one of those ones though, like when they make it 3D-ish, I feel like it ruins it, you know? But then it's just the same game repeated over and over, so I don't know, yeah.
I always preferred Tekken.
Oh,
Like,
yeah!
Tekken grabbed me right. I love Street Fighter 2 and Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2. Tekken was something else.
I remember when we were taking like Nat Ecstasy pills, I'd have people doing non-stop Panda versus the grizzly bear. like people were freaking tweaking playing it, and they were loving every minute. They're like,
Oh,
because the technology at the time was so new, and it was just like people were like, "Dude, this is the greatest thing I've ever done in my life!" Like,
oh, did you get the kangaroo fighting the raptor as well?
well, like what? No, actually, because like I think I had the one where like I never could achieve it. I only got the bears. Maybe I stopped there because we just had so much fun.
Oh, was that Tekken 1 then? I know
don't
Tekken
know.
2. I
It
know
was on
Tekken
PS2.
2.
It was on PS2, I think.
It could be Tekken Tag or Tekken 4.
I think it was. It was the one with fire on it, and the guy's like,
That might be Tekken 4. Tekken
Yeah,
Tag had a
Tekken
few of the
4.
characters. Yeah.
yeah,
I stopped. Like, my favourite one was Tekken 3. Tekken 2 was good, but Tekken 3 was fantastic.
yeah.
But yeah, I just loved it. Like, some of the things in it was just so stupid, but it was brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Soul Calibur's funny for that as well.
Yeah. Soul Calibur's good. I didn't mind that. But we loved Tekken.
What was it? Soul Blade or Soul Edge was the first one, depending where you lived.
Oh, was it?
Over here it was called Soul Blade.
Soul Blade, okay.
I think North America and Canada was Soul Edge. On the PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
I can't remember. But it was, oh, that was amazing. Fucking amazing games.
Yeah, no, like I said, it was so fun back then, like being in the room with the people and like, like minus the drugs or whatever, how it was like, it was just an experience, man. Like it was just, some people didn't want to play, some people did, but like 4 or 5, homies and friends and
just sitting tripping watching a bear and a panda fight. That's
yeah,
amazing.
and like shit like that, and like other shit too, right? Like I remember these kids, like we played like Sonic like crazy, all messed up, and it's just like just having everyone together, man. Like it was fun, right?
But speaking of Sonic, that's one thing I wanted to do for my birthday, was going to see Sonic 2.
Oh yeah, nice. I want Knuckles. Was sick.
Oh, see the fact that the poster is recreated the original Mega Drive cartridge. I was like, oh, that is amazing. Have you seen?
Oh, good though. I'm so excited.
Have you seen the first Sonic movie?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I rewatched it and I was like, fuck, this is actually not that bad. It's actually it's better than what I would expect from a live action game movie. Now I'm dreading seeing Mario.
What it is, like Sonic in the human world, for what it is, it's pretty. I didn't mind it. I like.
Yeah, they made him like as a part of it. He grew up in that culture compared to like, it works. I mean, I liked it.
Knuckles looks great, man. I gotta say again, like he's just like boom, like he's like, I don't need your power. Like, so cool.
I wonder if they'll make a reference to the Ugandan Knuckles. I wonder if they'll drop the "Do you know the way?" See if they just say that and it is like the inside joke. I will fucking howl the place down.
I would kill to see the Bat come into live action, like Bat tits. I would be like, I would love it. I would love to see Bat tits in real life.
I forgot about Rouge.
I know. Like, that's so offensive to people these days, but like it would be great to see her.
Oh, then they bring Shadow.
Yeah, Shadow.
Oh my god.
Shadow's dope. What's that weird white one? Silver or something? I can't remember.
I think you're right. I think it's Silver the Hedgehog.
Is it? Yeah, it actually.
Yeah, from 2006. That fucking awful game.
Crap.
Oh fuck. Yeah, then remember Shadow the Hedgehog game? He's running about with guns.
Yeah. GameCube.
Oh, GameCube version was the best. Soul Calibur? Yeah. Oh, Soul Calibur. Siegfried. I always prefer going Siegfried. Yeah, big sword.
I don't even
big
think
sword. Or Taki.
Taki,
Taki was brilliant. Just a demon hunter ninja. Brilliant.
Absolutely, I had the GameCube one and I'd always be Zelda.
Link,
I mean, Link, I'm such an idiot.
I know, but remember that? They'd done like pure cross promotions. So it's like the PlayStation had Tachi from Tekken, and the Xbox, where you couldn't put Master Chief in it, so they put Spawn in it. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously years
Yeah,
later,
Spawn. Yeah.
they'd done
Yeah.
the Star Wars one, and I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah. Spawn was funny. I wish there was a better Spawn game because some of them are just so bizarre. Like they're weird.
I think where you missed, did you have a Dreamcast?
I did. I never owned one. I mean, I have one now, but the games are so hard to find.
For me, that's where the better Spawn games were.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I like
There's-
Dreamcast. Dreamcast is hype.
Sonic Adventure is probably the best game on it.
I loved Hydro Thunder as a kid too, like Hydro Thunder 2 or whatever. Yeah, Hydro
Yeah.
Thunder.
Thunder.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same with like I say. I still love like the PlayStation One games, like Ridge Racer. I mean, Ridge Racer. Fucking loved those games.
I
Absolutely
loved
them.
like on PS1. I loved like Monster Ranchers 2, and you could put the disc in like other CDs, and like you could hatch monsters. out of,
Yeah.
like, CDs.
I mean, the only thing. I mean, I still love that, like the fact the PlayStation ones, because it was CD based. Like you could put in a CD player, and there's the game's library of music.
Yeah.
But the funny thing was, if you'd done it to a Dreamcast game, if you put in a CD player, it blows the speakers.
Really?
Yeah, it blows the
way.
speakers.
That's-
Whatever disc type they used, because it wasn't DVD. I can't remember what they used. It wasn't DVD, but it was like a mixture, and for some reason it just. But then look at their firmware. It was like the easiest to crack. So if you had, I think it was a demo disc. This is how it got found. It was a demo disc. It was on Dreamcast magazine, and if you put this demo disc in, it was a demo disc action replay, right?
Mhm.
So this demo disc action replay basically broke the Dreamcast, and you could play copied games.
Oh yeah.
That's how bad it was.
Yeah.
And obviously because it was connected to internet, and there was nothing like the type of patches that can block all this stuff. Free reign. I didn't even think I paid for a Dreamcast game at the time.
Yeah, because you could just get them all for free, right?
I just got them all for free. Just burnt them on a CD. The good old CD burner back in the day.
Yeah.
What was it? Nero Burning Room?
Yeah, that's a collection though. Like, if you have an actual Dreamcast, like real game collection, it's even though you could just
I've
get
got a few.
sick. Yeah, me too. I got a couple, but
I've got
people
a
that have
few.
like full sets, I'm just like, or close to. I'm like, wow. But
It was a great machine. It was just, I think, it done something. Well, we think back at the time, like, who would have thought that the online aspect was going to be the main aspect? So they were like well ahead of the game on that side. But what killed it was the fact that you're looking at the PlayStation 2, and for the price, and it's a DVD player, it's all this new technology. And that's what people went for instead of looking at what Sega were trying, which was bringing like new advancements to gaming. And nobody wanted it at the time. And then this is the norm. Everything's always online. And
Yeah.
there's this type of thing. It's
that's the
strange.
issue of being ahead of the times on like technology. Sometimes the people that pioneer shit aren't the people that benefit. You know.
I mean, it was the same. It was the same with GameCube. See, at the
Mm-hmm.
time, the GameCube was a more powerful console than
Mm-hmm.
the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox. Do you know what I mean? The thing was so powerful, but it just never took off. Just
Mm-hmm.
never took off, and that like the GameCube, that's probably my favourite Nintendo console. I've got a little
Mm-hmm.
special place for it in my heart compared to like the N64 or something. I just love the GameCube.
yeah. Yeah, me too. I just one of those things I'm not probably gonna sit around and play anymore, sadly, you know. But it's just like, you know, I had my collection. I sold some of it off. I mean, I've sold a lot of retro stuff off because, like, we were talking about earlier about space. It's like, well, if I'm not
Yeah.
even playing or using this shit, like, it should probably go.
Did you get rid? Did you get rid of a lot? Your switches, or have you still
Oh
got
yeah, I sold all 4 of my Switches, like all the handhelds, the Pokemon, the Animal Crossing, my regular Switch. I sold like a ton of my NES shit. Like dude, fucking yeah. I'm getting. Did I tell you I'm getting fucking an original Black Zarak in the box for this shit?
Oh my
I'm not even
god!
kidding you. I'm not even kidding you. Like this guy like had this shit, and he was like, oh, he's trying to sell it for 2,800 Canadian, right? So he's trying to
Right.
sell it, and no one's biting. And then he sees the shit I have, and he's like, fuck, I know you're a serious like toy collector. Like you won't resell this right away or anything. Like you're gonna cherish it or whatever. And he's like, I'll do a trade with you if you trade me some of this gaming shit for it. So that's basically, and I got cash too because I did another trade earlier, like when I went to that toy convention.
Did you get G1 Overlord?
Yeah, I did. It's just, man, I have a spare one. Like the only if I gave it to you, I think the middle piece is all you would need because I think on mine, my extra one, the front's cracked, like the doors, but it has like the two cones. It has like the feet are good with the shins with the stickers. I mean, the arm piece is good. He's got the gun. He's got both like cones. Like these cones are 150 a piece. Like on the top, like it's just that middle piece. You'd probably need a new one. He has one of the guys that go in the chest. So I mean, if you want to do something eventually, work something.
Oh no, definitely. I'd work something out with you.
Because like I said, just look for a middle piece, and then okay, you're gonna be missing some of the pieces when he turns into the ship or the battle or the station. But like, are you really gonna have him in that mode anyways?
Oh no. Do you know what I mean? It's that's a grail for me. In the fact that you've got two major grails.
I don't need
now.
two. Yeah, like that's what I mean. This
no,
one.
I'm talking. No, I'm talking like
are...
you've got an OG Zarak.
I know that's like I don't even know. I'll show it, but like what am I supposed to do with that? Like I can't put if that fell or something. Like
look at me, pal. It's the same.
Having it in a way, but I mean whatever.
It's the same with me, pal. Look at me with Fortress and Scorponok. The fact I've got the MG1 and it's like I'm terrified. And then like my Metroplex and the Triptychons are in the boxes. I mean, I don't even think I've took the Triptychon out.
Oh no!
Don't you know I took it out? No, I think there was one thing I was going to get the upgrade labels. Because obviously I done it to the Scorponok and it really did make it look good. And I seen the Fortress Maximus ones. And they look really good. And the only reason I was doing it was because remember whatever adhesive they used in the Generation 1 versions, they just always peeled off or they were just horrible. So I was like, do you know what? Fuck it. It's my one. I'd never sell this. And it's like, then my one's different to, say, somebody next door. It's the only way I was looking at it. But it's like $100 for stickers.
Okay.
And I was like, I was like, oh fuck, I'll leave it just now.
Yeah, I'll show you the one if I can share this easily. I'll show you the one that you could work with. Like I'm telling you, like I was happy with it even with the cracked chest, but like all you'd have to do is buy the new middle piece, and it would be like a pretty mint. Like even the one I got in the box, like it looks this like they're not too far off, right? But for condition,
yeah,
because they're old, right?
But see the fact that you've got a complete one though, that is amazing. With the box? Is that with the box as well?
Yeah, the box and everything. Yeah, guy was like, he wouldn't like after he found out. He's like, I watched some of your content. I did this shit. He's like, I don't want this shit to go to anyone else but you. And I was like, dude, I'll be buried with it. And he's like, I know. He's like, and this guy doesn't even fully know me, right? He's just a friend's vouching for him. One of mine, right?
Just reading, Mortal Kombat Gold to me wasn't bad. Some people had mixed feelings. If I remember Mortal Kombat Gold, I'm trying to remember why people had mixed feelings. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if it was the fact. Oh no, I do remember why people hated it.
What was it?
Right, Mortal Kombat Gold. I think in the trilogy edition. See when they first came out on CD-ROM based technology. They were so fucking laggy. It was unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, if you put somebody through a wall or something, the lag was terrible.
Yeah, I'll share this Facebook thing. This is so glitchy. I'm never doing this with this type of shit again. So.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, well, that one, like I said, like if you could work off that one, like all you would need really is the middle piece, like a new one, right?
I could easily find that.
The head, yeah, because everything else is good. Like those cones, like I told you, they're like 150 a piece. Like the shins with the stickers, like like yeah, you could sell this thing for parts. Like I'll give you, we'll do some trade or whatever, man. We'll figure it out. But I won't try. Like you know what I mean? I won't go crazy. Like I want you to have it.
Yeah.
I don't need fucking two.
Right, so if I went G1 Overlord parts.
Because someone said that to me too the other day. It was like, Wilbur, know you have this shit? I'm like, fuck, I don't know if I told him I had the box one. They're like, fuck, he's gonna be like,
Right, do you know how much I can get them for?
how much?
£50.
50?
50. I
For
can
the
get
middle piece?
for the middle piece. I
No
can
way.
I can aye, legit. I can get buy now £50. I can
That's
buy
decent.
replacement parts. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk
Any
about
other
that.
part? I will talk about it later then.
Well, yeah, you can go on now, but I mean, we'll talk about the logistics behind it. Like,
Yeah.
we'll figure
Because
that out.
like we know straight away it's $60 no matter what for packaging. So we
Yeah.
know that straight away. But no, like somebody's selling the
I got which guy? I got the green guy with the black legs in there. I think.
somebody's selling £900 sealed the obviously the British and American version,
Yeah.
and then
I think if this is. There's just Japanese on it. Is it that version? I don't know.
is that a white box?
Yeah, white box. Yeah.
You've got the Japanese version. That's the harder one to get.
Really?
Yes, for that, you're looking. Well, somebody's ripping the arse out the price, so nobody would buy that. But you're looking close to £1,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which
'Cause
is that's I think he asked 1,300 for it Canadian.
You would be going close to 1,800.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a Star Saber still in its box. $438.
Mm-hmm.
So that works out at £310.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's a two. Obviously they're the two I want G1s. They're the last two G1s I want. I just hope. Well, no, they did do the Titans Return, didn't they? The Legends fucking Overlord.
Yeah.
I was like, the fuck, they should. I was thinking to myself, they should really do a new one for that Star Saber, and I forgot that's out this year for us.
I know. Yeah, they might do not. They gotta update that Overlord.
I think a lot. I think the company. I know Japan don't, but I know the company in general forget there's a lot of us over here that prefer the Japanese stuff compared to the American. I've lost my left hand. Got Theo lying on top of it.
Yeah, I know.
Danny, I need. Don't think I've showed you a picture of him recently.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big cat. Big. We weighed him.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. So I think the last time I told you, because he's nearly a year now. When I weighed him the last time, he was about 5 kilograms.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's 5.5. He's not even fat. It's all muscle.
No way.
All muscle, pal. He's huge. A huge, big, gentle cat.
Aww.
He'll probably climb up here later on me on top of me and want to sleep. But he does the. I don't know if Luna does it. Does Luna nibble you?
A little,
Like-
yeah.
Yeah, like that, like the sign of affection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does it to me still. Just nibbles me.
Aw. That's so
And
cute.
Gaia kisses me. She licks you because
Yeah,
she seemed
Luna does lick a lot though. Actually, Luna's a
How's
little
Luna?
bigger.
How old's Luna now?
He's like, he was born in 2017. Like, he's doing okay, but I can tell he's getting older, you know?
Born 2017, 5
Oh,
years.
no. 2000, shit. 2007.
2007, so that'd make him... Fuck.
Right?
Aye.
Fuck, he's old.
He's still going strong.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting older finally, but, I mean, still have him around for a while, I hope.
Oh, I think he will, pal.
Yeah.
I think he will. You notice that with house cats? House cats always... They tend to last longer. What was it I seen on Instagram? Like, somebody's cat's 33 years old. They've had since a kitten.
Oh my god.
Do you know what I mean? And this thing's still going strong. Obviously, its back legs are just a little bit wobbly.
Mm-hmm.
But this cat's still going strong. And I was like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And then
if he got really
Oh.
fucked up, I'd put him down. Like, you know those people that have their
Yeah.
cats and they look blind and shit, and it's kind of sad, you know?
well, I mean, look at
You do.
look at Cloud and that. Do you know what I mean? Just
Mhm.
sickness. I mean, but I looked down at Zach and I'm like, fuck, having you for 30 odd years.
How old was it?
Zach and Theo are 1 next month.
Hmm. But the one that
Gaia, oh, Cloud, she was only 2.
yeah, really?
She was only 2. Only
Oh, yeah, I remember
2.
that. She was a young, because she looked so young. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, very young cat. Do you know what I mean? But fucking what a life she had. Do you know what I mean? She got to do what she want. Whereas Gaia is more the sensible one out of all of them. She's the sensible. She's the mummy's girl. Do you know what I mean? And it was the same with obviously when
Yeah.
Tony was here, because she looked up to Tony. It was no, I'm Tony's girl, so I've got to act like him. So it's pretty cute. Some of the things she does. Very, very protective cat.
Yeah.
Whereas Zach is just stupid. But I don't think I'd have him any other way because it's funny. It is just so ditzy for a cat.
Yeah. It's funny. Yeah. Hopefully Luna will be around for a while.
He will be.
What plans what do you got? Like, do you got a whole bunch of school classes coming up or what?
No, that's it, pal. It's this.
Yeah.
We get the 2 months to do this project.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, 2 months.
But do you have to go to class still or no?
I don't think so.
Oh, wow.
I don't think so. To be fair, a lot of my shooting's going to be at night, because of the way for the neons to work, with some studio shots, and maybe I might do something different as well with it. But a lot, it's all the processing, it's all the editing. It's going to be the bastard. So I think a month of editing is needed at least to be on the safe side.
Yeah.
Because like you know, like me and you, like
Oh,
we'd edit
black.
it once. Hey, like we'd edit it once, and it might look good, but me and you wouldn't be happy with it, so we'd do a second version,
Yeah.
and maybe a third version. The third version's the one we prefer. Do you know what I mean? So I can see that happening. I've got to do 20 photos, so I'm like, fuck.
Are you
So
kidding?
I'm-
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'll shoot more than that, but the end
Yeah.
hand in has to be 20 different photos.
Wow. It's a lot.
Yep. And they've all
What?
got to have a neon and the cyberpunk look, so it's like a shit ton of editing. So that's like a month for editing. So I was, like I said, I was planning on shooting this week, and this week it's just I can't do it. That's
Yeah.
it now.
What was the moment where you're like, I'm gonna take this course though? Like, what? I can't remember. Like, I think I've asked you before, but
Oh, it was to teach. Well, I didn't. Originally, it was just I needed to do something to get out of the house.
Mhm.
And then by the time I seen with like say, in the first year I was teaching people how to edit and they didn't know how to edit, and I was like, fuck, this is fun. And then the one part I was missing was photography, and
Yeah.
like I can see the difference in my photography. It has got better, but I still prefer like filming. I think that's like the creation of that's more fun.
Mm-hmm.
But if I wanted to do teaching, I needed both. So, but I think it's paying off now because like
Oh yeah.
the model shots I've been doing this year has been so much better compared to last year. And I've got lucky with them. With my models, like some people have had terrible experiences.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's just
You
like
got the
shit.
personality for it though. You're just like, you're just
Well,
who you
that's
are.
that's it. I mean, I've seen some people. Like there's
You're
one
not
guy
like
in the class. Well, there's one guy in the class, pal, he is autistic, but he is uber shy,
Mm-hmm.
and I think you can see it when it's in his work that he really didn't know how to direct somebody. And I think if you like me and your personality, not just like the experience we've got from
Yeah.
making like say, even homemade movies or the stuff
Yeah.
we've done making film, but our personality rubs off and like we're not afraid to like I need you to pose like this, and us two would do it because that's just our personality.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
direction
mean?
too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
So I think that's how I've got lucky in the
Mhm.
last two shoots I've done. And then there's extra photos that those on the date, like these ones I've not even I'll show you them just now, like sort of this other model when she's seen like some of the stuff I could do. She was like, "Oh, can you take my photos?" I've still to send her them. I've still not sent them. I've just been so lazy.
Yeah.
But if I send you these on Facebook,
I can share.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? M. That's O.
Dude, if we
Alright,
were instead of 2 oceans away or one ocean, like if we were like down the block, we'd be fucking millionaires.
Oh no, pal. Just think, like we just would never stop creating.
Oh no. Fuck. Yeah, just send me on there and I'll just try to.
So there you go. So she wanted like different backgrounds and that, and if I could do
Yeah.
that, so there you go. You'll see them now.
Yeah, yeah, and then I'll share him. Oh yeah, those look sick. Damn.
And they were just extras. She was working with somebody else, and she just asked, "Look, could I do that?"
Yeah, you can see your
And-
style coming through. Like, just it's crazy.
Yeah. Then obviously the other ones, like so those. No, I don't want to send you Neo Genesis. Like those, like one's like a gradient. So I was like, do you know what?
Yeah.
I'll use that. I'll do that and open them. Send that. Aye, so you can see like using like there is a certain style there. I wanted like a different background or a phase
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit in it. So yeah, she was more than happy. More than
Oh,
happy
they look
with them.
so good, man. Like, I'm telling you, like, wow. I'm highly impressed. Highly impressed. Like, wow. Highly jealous.
I
Oh,
know.
yeah. No, I'm
I know, just
happy
get-
for you.
Do you know what? I'll just fly. What, Danny? That's it. I'm flying over to Canada. We're going to do a shoot. There you go.
Yeah, no, I need some time anyways to get fucking Slim Shady, but well,
And then
nice.
you've got
Yeah,
the-
these ones too. There was that other one on your face. There's some other ones too on your Facebook.
Yeah.
And they look sick. Like, I know it's incredible, man. Like,
I mean,
you really
see,
get a touch to it, man.
well, see, the thing is, they took me. I edited 10 images for the makeup person.
Yeah,
Because what she failed to tell me, right, first off, I sent her like I took 49 images, so I sent her all 49, but as in like masters, so I've only done slight edits, just fixed the exposure.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wanting her to pick the 10 she liked.
Mm-hmm.
And she thought it was, alright, I've sent them, that's them. And I was like, no. And then she started editing them with Instagram filters. I was like, oh, fuck off.
I
Don't
know
do
that's
that
what
to me.
this reeks of not being. It's like it's so high class. Like it's like the skateboard one too, man. Like it looks like a fucking magazine thing. Like honestly, like it's like reminds me
It
of like
works, yeah.
yeah.
Well, the woman, the girl with the white dress on, the
Yeah, let me
they
see.
didn't tell me she had a like on her right arm, right?
Mhm.
You won't see it, but she had a very bad burn scar.
Oh yeah.
Extremely, like I'll show you what it looks like in the like a real original one.
Yeah.
And I had to cover that, and then the makeup department put a wig on her, and I had to try and take away the wig. I was like, holy fuck, man, there was just so much work in it. Because, like, there's so here's, like, the master copy, and you'll see where the scars are and the wig line is. Like, I had to hide everything.
Wow.
And even fix the way she put the makeup on. Like, see, because the cameras were so sharp, like, it was so... What's the way to describe it? You could easily tell it's makeup. It didn't look natural. No,
that's what I mean. When you get makeup done like that, it looks like more like not a paint job, but it's weird.
This looked like it was plastered on, so I smoothed it out so it looks kind of elegant in a way.
Yeah.
But you'll see there's the master, and you'll see the scars and everything. I was like, oh fuck! I had to ask the girl, "Do you want me to cover them?" Do you know what I mean? And she was like, she was cool. She was more than happy with it.
I gotta show it. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, but when you'll see the one in the arm. It was like a bad scar, bad burn scar.
Yeah, and what you just said, like, you'd mind if I cover these or what?
Well, that was I know people just do the coverings. I'd rather ask because then, like, some people don't care, and some people might care with it. So I was like, no, I'm always safer to ask. Like, do you want me to cover this up or whatever? And then obviously then I'll fix whatever things.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see in the actual StreamYard thing. And that's the master, that one though, for real?
That's the master copy. Yeah. So there you see the right arm. There's the burn, and then you can see the where the wig is. She's got a scar on her knee. The makeup just looks blotchy on the eyes. So I was like, no, I can fix this. There's like so if you look between the two of them, there's so much done in it to change. Like I think she's even got stretch marks in her arm, if I remember. So I even covered them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, I just took so many things out. Like she loved them. She absolutely adored them.
Yeah, that's cool though, man. The level, like you can see it just going up, like a new step in production, like all the time, you know.
I mean that's it, pal. That's what I've been doing. That's all I've been doing, and then fucking cyberpunk style now.
yeah.
Oh, I'm dreading it. Dreading it, pal.
Cyberpunk style, like yeah, man. If you had someone more dressed up too, like that too, and then like against something, and then added that shit in, would look hype.
That's going to be there. That's going to be there. There's so many things that I'm doing. As I said, I was speaking to the model tonight, asking for her input if she had any ideas, and that she came up with a few. One is like, she's got one back tattoo, but she's got like she does pole competitions, so she does the stripper competition. She's not a stripper in a sense.
Yeah.
But she she does the competition. She does it to keep fit. And one gimmick she wanted to try was putting on fake tattoos. So it's like you've seen all this artwork when she's like doing the dance routine.
Yeah.
So we're going to use like a like a stencil going down the spine.
Mhm.
So that would be the shot on the green screen.
Mhm.
And then I'll put in the background. But what I'm going to create is, do you remember on Starship Troopers when they were getting tattoos? It was lasers. It was burning the skin.
Yeah.
That's going to be the idea.
Nice.
So it's the technology is upgraded, and this is how you get a tattoo now. So
Mhm.
I thought that'll look cool. Something different. Towards it. We're going to recreate some scenes from the posters from Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's like she's got the outfit. I just have to think how I'm going to
That's gonna look
do the
sick.
shots. Yeah, it'll look cool when it's done. I think it's just going to be hard to visualize it when it's on the green screen. But then I think that's going to be a cool idea because like even how much is filmed now in green screen, and you've got to think how this is going to look, and then when the finished product comes out, that's how you see it. So I think it's going to be cool how that's going to work, and it's going to be interesting.
Yeah. That is interesting.
Do you need your inhaler?
Damn.
And that's how bad the cough is for it.
God, that sounds bad.
Yeah. That's how bad the cough is for it.
Fuck.
See, apart from that cough, pal, it's like you've got the flu.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's crazy because I've never had it still. Like, I know a lot of people that have, still haven't got it. God.
Do you want a drink? Marie? Do you want a drink? Oh, I'm getting kicked by the cat now.
God,
was
though.
pit-
Like, she got a fever and shit, too?
She had that I think a few days ago.
God.
That's how bad it is.
That's
Bad
crazy.
it is, pal. Good. And she's just always tired. So,
Ugh.
so no doubt, like, so I've been staying more up here, and like we've been sleeping in separate rooms just to be on the safe side. No doubt I'll probably end up catching it, but I know what to expect.
Yeah. Still,
The only thing I'm hoping though is I don't, because I don't want to lose another week of shooting.
yeah.
So that's the bad side. Like, I know people are taking the 2 weeks off and doing nothing. I'm like, no, I'm raring to go. I want to get this stuff done. Not in the sense rush it, but like how I want to go pure. I want to just get right into production.
When are you supposed to meet the model to do the thing? The Cyberpunk one?
We were going to try start shooting middle of next week. Originally, that was the plan. Try and get some done. Just even if it was like 4 images. Get the starting process. But now it's looking like it's going to be the following week. Because there's some we can shoot here. In the house, but obviously I can't do that just now. That's mostly for the. I'll have to show you offline for some of the art styles. Because if you showed it on YouTube, I can show you just now. Just don't share the screen.
Oh yeah.
Right, that'd be the easiest way. So if I go to research images, like that.
We'll just send it. I won't share it.
Yeah, don't share it, pal. I don't want to get thing with you. So like, right. So this style, she wants this style. She wants this style.
But yeah, so you were supposed to do it like this week or something. You said, or
I was going to start it this week. Yeah. So what I'm going to do instead is, take time and properly learn how to create the matte paintings.
Mhm.
So then I don't have to rush it. I've practiced with it till it looks good.
That's a good idea. Yeah. I had. Let me check something you sent.
So that's the one, don't share.
No, I won't. I won't. Oh yeah. Okay.
Right, so we were talking about it. So basically, I don't want her to put her in the position like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the sense, well, like I know she's game for anything, but at the same time, I don't want to like her sharing her body like that. In the sense, it's strange. So we came to agreement because I think it's like I think it's more. She fought of me in this one because like she's done boudoir shoots, she's done this type of shoot, and obviously she's performed in front of people, so she's all right with it. But she could see that it could be, it's no awkward, but see that way it's like I don't know how I could direct you because, do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we came to a compromise in the sense to help me learn this style. So she's got a full bodysuit.
Yeah.
So then we can work around that. And I was like,
Yeah.
right, cool. So so we're going to do something like this where it's like an artistic style
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
well, and which I think will be cool. I think it'll be a great photo if I can recreate this. And
Dude, your version of that's gonna be way better, but like, yeah, I could see it already. Like, it's like,
yeah,
I mean, you can get them to like, you know what I mean? Because it's not like you're doing like porn, but like,
no.
It's just like, I know, like, it's tough, right? To get those boundaries with people, like, holy shit.
Well, she did say she trusts me 100%.
Yeah,
and I would only do like even the back one, right? Because obviously it's going to be she will be topless, but obviously it's just the back. But I did. Like, I've told her it's like, look, Marie's going to be in the house, and there's no way I could do this on my own.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, but Marie's cool. It's just it's the way part I find that it's like, how can, like, I don't know, like how can you put that across if you get me? Like, even if somebody asks for it, it's like if somebody
the
even
only way
asks
is
for
like,
it.
but Marie, we're gonna be rich.
That's, I mean, that's it. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
I know. That's the That's yeah, man.
It's the
That's
tough
like
one.
that's you, right? Like that's all. Everyone in their relationship and comfortability, or you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's a tough walk to walk, but
I mean,
it's
it's
serious
not
money
even
to be made. Like sometimes you just have to grit your
well.
teeth.
Well, that's it, and it's the professional side. I look at it more as a professional side. But if you asked me, you'd have to do it as the professional side. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's always like I would always think think for the best for you. So what could and it's the same with how what can we do? It's going to look amazing, but it's not going to like see that way. It's like exploiting, if you get me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you're doing this as it's purely the art you're going for.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I like a little, like, you know what I mean? Obviously, I like a bit more of the trashy, exploity side of things, but it's like you said, it just has to be done right. Like, especially shit like that. Like, I personally wouldn't want to really do some really sick shit in front of someone. Like, it'd be kind of terrible. But, I mean, a little half naked or this and that posing, I mean, that's just, like you said, there's a professional element to it, and you can make it look nice, but it's got to be done, right?
Yeah, if you do it professional and that, it looks good.
Yeah.
And like you said, you can do the things, and before you know it, you've actually got something. It looks amazing because like you're on the same wavelength. And I think that'd be the easy. I think like what she said, it's like it'd be easier for me because obviously she's like working with me, and that's what she said. Like, I trust you, so it's like we can do this, and I can help you. Like, how would you take a shot? How would the lighting be right? Because obviously you want it to still be an artistic side to it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Shit, I forgot WrestleMania was on the night.
Oh, no way.
Aye, WrestleMania's on.
If I wanted to pay for it, that'd be cool.
Oh, fuck, Logan Paul was wrestling.
Weren't they bringing back The Rock or somebody too? Or Stone
Stone-
Cold was coming back? Yeah, that's
Stone
sick.
Cold.
I would have watched it for Stone Cold.
I don't even think he's wrestling. I don't even think he's in.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But
He's in shape, but I don't think he could wrestle.
Yeah,
So it is gonna be interesting.
yeah, and this is fun. Maybe we'll call the live stream. Died down to 2 people. 2 hours 30 seconds feels like 5 minutes, but we'll chat after.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me, Wilbur.
That's no worries, pal. That's no worries.
Hopefully people, leave a like, comment if you like this shit. It's just off the cuff fun time hanging out. Miss you guys. Hopefully me and Wilbur get back to making some videos.
Definitely.
Take care, everyone. Have a good
See
one.
yous.
Thanks for joining.